Hey there, lady.
I'm sitting here going, how come nobody's on the screen? I didn't realize you had to click on the pictures.
Yeah, we're live now.
Yeah, I hit live. I'm sitting here going, how come nobody's on the screen? Okay, now I need to click on the pictures.
Let me pause this. Oops.
Okay. Oh, is that you? Oh, that's you. Okay,
yeah,
I was like,
I had an echo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even have a different room, so I'm not even sure my lighting is right yet. How are you, Sherry?
My lighting is relying on daylight.
Yeah, see, I'm doing both, so I'm gonna up it. Here we go. It's kind of blinding me, but is this better? Because you look great.
Really? I feel like I look washed out.
Oh, no,
but I'm pretty pale these days anyway. It makes the blackness under my eyes go away.
Yes, I need that. I need that badly.
Hello, everybody. Sorry about, this is my second time using StreamYard, and the first time with someone else. So.
Oh yeah, this is our first time together.
Yeah.
Oh look, I can see the chat now. So Sherry, usually I'm like relying on the phone for the chat.
Yeah.
So now I've got my computer up. I've got this going. I'm learning things. And Janine says we look fabulous. So
oh, great.
Yeah, she's wonderful. They're all wonderful. We've got Book in there, Claudia, Lynn, Nikki, Janine's, Trisha. Hello, Trisha. We've got all kinds of great people in here. Christy. Yeah. I think I named everyone so far.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see it all?
Yeah, I can see it in StreamYard.
Oh, you can see? I can't.
Yeah.
I have to have two devices. And here's Mary. Hi, Mary. Oh, yes. Book, I'm going to do a video of all my art someday. My art walls.
Oh, is that all yours?
No, honey. Some of them are. Some of them are my pieces. But then my great friend Tree, and now I'm looking in here to see who I've got up on my wall. Various artists from Etsy, and then things I found at Goodwill.
And I look like I'm sitting in a storage room, but I really am. I'm not. I'm sitting in a sunroom. This just happens to be the shelf that I keep my stuff on. I've been sorting stuff out, so it's kind of, well, it's better than it was the last couple times.
I envy that you have a sunroom. I envy that.
At this time of day, we'll see how sweaty I get by the time this is over, because the sun's working itself around now.
I've got tissue right here. Yeah.
I have rolls of paper towel just over there.
I don't have my pretties that I bought from My Vintage. I've only got now I have napkin. And it's always the upper lip, right?
Yeah.
Always the upper lip.
Well, and today, look, my hair is actually dry.
Oh, I always come on with wet hair and then let it dry through the
Well, and not to mention, because of all the stuff that, with the surgery and everything I went through, I'm at the point where the body's saying, okay, you've put me through enough hell. I'm shooting all the hair out of your head.
So we're going through the same thing. I'm losing my hair. May I ask? Well, I'll just share first, and then that way you can decide if you want to. But I've had surgeries on my head. Have you?
Oh, no. Mine, okay. I had gastric bypass surgery back in 2014. I used to say I looked like somebody put a straw in my head and blew me up. Oh. I was more than double the size I am now.
Oh, my goodness.
And every year since that surgery, I've had a stomach ulcer. And then the bottom of my stomach tightened up to the point where food wasn't going through. So it's been really bad for the last 6 months, but it's actually been pretty bad for the last 5 years. I was pretty pale and dark and under the eyes. Even the whites of my eyes were dark. Well, there still are a little dark.
Surgery is a blessing and a curse at the same time. That surgery is so good for people, and then but it comes with some drawbacks for sure.
Well, I had some issues at work where I couldn't stay awake. And so I finally went to the doctor and found out I was extremely anemic because I wasn't keeping food down.
Right.
And that's when they put me in under urgent surgery. I basically had it reconstructed. So it's like going through the surgery all over again, except for this time was a lot easier.
Well, I'm glad you're doing, you seem to be decent.
It's funny. It's funny once you have it, you think you're fine. And some days are really painful, but you think you're fine until you have a surgery, and the day of the surgery, you feel better than you did for the last couple of years.
Wow. Yeah.
Like the pain was intense.
Wow. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm glad it's done. Unfortunately, it means I have to probably go back to work in a couple of weeks.
See, the blessing and the curse thing.
Yeah, that's it. My bank accounts will be singing hallelujah when I start getting my paychecks back.
That's true. I know. I start teaching in the fall again, and I'm like, gosh, I need that paycheck. When you're a professor and you get summers off, that's great, but you also don't get a paycheck. So
exactly.
So I see that Christy wanted to know if we're both in Canada, and I guess
no, I am.
Greatest time as any to say that Cher or Sherry. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer Sherry or Cher?
Everybody calls me Sherry. The only reason it says Cher Finds, like if you ever look at my logo, you'll see I've emphasized Sherry in it. But the reason I did Cher Finds is Sherry Finds just sounds weird. Everybody would say we start to say cherry or something.
Okay, I like Cher Finds.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me which people call me, but everybody in my life calls me Sherry.
I like to say Sherry if that's okay. So Sherry is in Canada, and one of the things I like to tell newer people is that if you're in the States, sometimes you're a little bit afraid to purchase from Canada because of shipping. But here's the thing, my lovely folks. It is, our dollar is worth more right now. So when you purchase from Sherry, you are getting a bargain. Not only that, she gives you bargains anyway, but you're also getting an additional bargain. And shipping is not that bad. What I'm finding, and Sherry, I wanted you to know that Trisha, maybe you already know this, but Trisha gave me so much help in shipping to Canada. So you're going to be getting your stuff soon. And at a much cheaper rate. So shipping from Canada to the US is a lot cheaper than people think. So do not be scared to purchase from Sherry. But if you're in Maine, if you're in California, where I'm in Maine, that can be a little pricey. So we both use Pirate Ship. Am I right?
No, I use a different company. So when it comes to shipping from Canada, so Christina, she doesn't have access to the same company I do. So she's pretty much limited to Canada Post, which is really the most expensive option. So I have a company here because I'm closer to Toronto that I use, and it gives me pretty close to the same prices I would get if I lived in Niagara Falls on the US side. Because it actually ships through USPS, but we pay a little bit extra because of bringing it over by a truckload from here.
Gotcha.
And then with the prices for the auction, just to keep it simple, because like I said before, we in Canada are used to making the adjustment for the US dollar because we know that we're going to pay more. Right. But for the sake of keeping things simple for everybody else with not having to worry about the calculations, I do all my pricing in US dollars.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
And then when I do the invoicing, I'm pretty sure I should be able to invoice it in US dollars. Like I'll invoice it I think that PayPal probably makes the adjustment anyway to your currency for you.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, like, let's say you sell something for $14 and you put it in PayPal for $14. They might convert it to US.
Yeah, but I have an account. The way my account is set up, I can bill in US dollars.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so I can bill US dollars, but the shipping rate, like I said, it might be a little bit higher than what you see, but it's going to be as close as I can get it.
So I take back some of what I said then. So guys, when Sherry posts a price, it will be in US dollars. So, but just know that the shipping is not going to be as crazy as you might think. Do I look dark?
No, you look fine to me.
Okay. I think it's because this light is blinding me that I feel like I look dark on here. But I seem to look okay over there. Yeah. So what else can we say, Sherry? Oh, it's getting dark. Like the sun keeps going in and out. So I don't know. Yeah. It's rainy here today. But
today had to be the day that we've had a cool week all week, and today had to be the day that the sun's just booming through the window.
Oh, see, I'm having the opposite thing go on. Oh, wait, now the sun's coming out. I don't know. It's Maine. I'm sure it's the same way. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think that was it as far as.
Oh, and then Christina, the other Canadian.
She's the one I was saying I don't think has access to the same company I do for shipping. I think she's limited to Canada Post where she is.
Yeah, and hers isn't bad either. So, and she's on the other side too.
Yeah, well, she's central, right? Because she's in the prairies, and I'm in Ontario.
Okay.
So for me, like shipping would be like similar to you, but maybe not as much, but it'd be a little bit more to California or I think Florida, Texas.
Yeah, Christina was the one who was teaching me some geography because she was like, "You're closer to Sherry than you think," and I didn't know that.
Yeah, really, I just got to go through the bottom part of Quebec and maybe touch on Vermont, and I'm there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, not recently, but before it used to just be a 3-hour trek for us to go to the border of Canada, so we would go into, what is that, Saint Stevenson? Sound right?
Which province?
I don't know. I don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, because we didn't need passports before. Just our license or whatever, and obviously now we have passports. So I don't think I've been since we've needed passports. So that's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
But they have like a chocolate factory. That's why we would go. So I want to say St. Stephen's or St. Stevenson. They're very known for their chocolate. So.
Well, the thing about the border is my dad lives in Iowa, so this whole thing that's been going on in our world is driving us crazy up here because we can't go visit him at all. Yeah, and they haven't been able to come. Like he'll come here they'd come up here for a weekend just to see me and my sisters, and then they haven't been able to do that either. But as of the 9th of August, if you have double vaccinations, you can travel into Canada.
Okay.
But we still can't travel south.
I heard
because
that, yeah.
the U.S. government is stopping us from going south, but the Canadian government's opened it up for double vaccinations. Yeah.
That seems odd.
Yeah.
There's no accounting for America.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
So do you want to start?
I could. Why not? I feel like, is there anything else we should tell people? I feel like everyone who's here knows things anyway. So
yeah, everybody's names look familiar. So
yeah. So I'm located by Joni, by Melanie. Huh.
Yeah, Melanie used to live within an hour of where I live, but then she decided at some point in her life to hop across the country.
Why not? Why not? All right,
in order to get cross country, I mean, it's from her to me now, it's probably close to 4,000 kilometers or so. It's a long way.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I need to learn more of my Canadian geography. So all my people hail from Canada, but like my mother's name is Giselle Lamoth. So
yeah, well, see, we grew up learning more about American history than most other countries because you're right next door.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and ours are pretty straight across. Once you know them east to west, there's only 3 in the north, and they're all territories.
Right. Yeah. No, it should be easy for me, but my brain. Okay, so I'll start, honey. I look like my friends out there in YouTube land. I'll try to look at you. See, I'm looking at you right now, right? Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Yeah, just remember the center of the center of your camera is your best friend.
No, it's the left of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have to look all the way to the left. And right now it looks like I'm looking at you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all the way to the left.
That's strange.
This is me looking at the center of my camera.
Oh, that's strange.
Yeah.
Because it looks like you're turned you're looking to your, I guess that'd be your right.
I don't understand this. I don't. Yeah. So I guess guys out there, we're each Sherry and I decided we're each going to do about 20 items each. Am I right?
Yeah.
Most of them straight priced.
Yeah.
So I'm doing letters. I think Sherry's doing numbers.
Yeah.
And I think we have a few offer-ups. I'll let you know now, for those who may want to go tell their friends, that I do have some postcards from the 1910s to 1930s that are really quite something. So if you know somebody who might want them, those will be, I'm going to do some offer-ups.
See, and I have a book of postcards that look like quilts.
Oh, there you go. So I have a couple of brooches. But, just for people who want to stick around for certain things. So, Trisha's saying she never knows where to look for the camera either. So,
well, you do pretty good, Trisha.
Oh, Trisha does perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could all learn from Trisha.
Yeah, so, I did learn from her. I got everything priced out already.
Well, I didn't do that today, but okay. So do you know how to switch? And we don't have to.
No, I can push the button. I just have to figure out who's going where. Just let me play with this for a second.
Okay.
So, okay, so this is the one I want.
And
okay, but I want.
And then you literally just pull with your finger from you to me.
Okay.
Yeah, just
there.
Like there. Yeah. Okay.
And I'm doing this without a mouse because my computer only has 2 USB ports, and I need them both for the microphone and the camera.
Oh, I know. You should see me here. I have everything's plugged in. Like I might break a circuit or something. Okay. So I'm just going to start a little bit small right now. I have these 2 sweet little plastic ducklings. These are from the let's see. This one's 1992, and this one is, oh my goodness. Oh, they're both 1992. So these had candy in them, and you can find these a little bit older as well, but they contained candy, and they're very sweet. So I found one at an antique store and I bought it, and then I found one at a thrift store and bought it, because I knew that my people like sweet little things, and these would be so great for Easter. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because we've all been doing Christmas in July, but I am so into buying Easter things right now. So I'm just offering these, which are yay big. I'm gonna do like what is it?
What is it? Book wants to know what they're made of.
Oh, they're plastic.
Okay.
Yep, they're very hard. I don't have fingernails, so I can't do the tapping thing everyone else does to show you what things are made out of. But it's a very hard plastic. And they are $5 and the letter C. $5 C. And I will watch the chat, and it's your turn, Miss Sherry.
Okay, thank you. Now I got to switch this back. Well, that's pretty simple.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'm just going to probably grab what's easiest to grab because I have everything on the shelf behind me. Now, this here is still has the tag on it. It is a Creative Co-op flower vase it's got the flower frog on top. So,
ooh,
it's got like a plant pattern here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to adjust the gloss from the window too much, but
that's very nice.
Yeah, and the stand has got wooden handles, and it's a wire frame or metal frame, and this is a flower frog is metal as well, and it is just give me a second. I had that right there a second ago. Okay, it is number 20, and it's $10.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh. Now I have to figure out where to put this stuff without knocking it on the floor. So yeah, that it is nice. I like that. Unfortunately, I don't have very many flowers in my world.
Oh no. I am so into flowers, but mostly in paintings because I kill everything. I kill plants.
I used to be really good with plants. In fact, that's one of the things I wanted to do when I grew up, is I wanted to be a gardener and play with plants.
There's always time.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for me?
Oh yeah, it would be perfect for hat pins and stirs. Oh yeah, people collect stir sticks.
Oh yeah, they do collect stirs. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's ready for you. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
There you go.
All right, so this piece, oh my graciousness.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it? And look at the people. And again, my ring light is always problematic, but so it's got people all over it, the sun, landscape, and people. Obviously, it's a kitty. Its face looks a little pig-like, I'm not going to lie. It's a kitty pig. It's yay big. I do have a ruler. I mean, I could get more specific about this. Let's see. About 6 inches, which is what I thought. And this sweet kitty still has a sticker on it. It's a little bit torn off, but it does say made in Mexico. I don't have a date or any sort of reference for that. And I am asking $12 for this sweet kitty if you give me the letter A. The letter A for the kitty pig.
He's beautiful.
I was so excited to find this because I never find this stuff in Maine, not Mexican pottery like this. And it's it's heavily glazed, but clearly it's pottery. So, $12 A. And that's how quick I'm going to be tonight, Sherry.
Okay. Do you want to do two then, and we'll flip back and forth every couple instead of every one?
I love that.
I kind of like that pattern. I've seen it on a couple people's lives. I like that.
Yep, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're on, I can get ready for my turn because I don't have everything written out. So I have this J. Rice girl on a bike made in Korea. I would say, I'm not great at this, but I would say 1950s or 60s. She's no chips or cracks, just like the oh, thank you, Mary. No chips or cracks. And I'll tell you, just assume everything has no chips or cracks unless I tell you. None of the gold has flaked off in any way that I can tell. There's her sticker. She's yay big. She's just a little nugget. Well, she's bigger than a nugget. And she is $5 B. $5 B. And those are my two.
Okay.
Now I'll quickly get ready for my next turn.
Okay, so this is a wooden scissor holder. If any of you understand the loss of the scissors every time you open the drawer when there's other people living in your house, this hangs on the wall, has a hand-painted floral pattern on the front. There's nothing on the back, but it's a hobbyist piece is what it looks like. It if you don't like the color, of course, though, you can always repaint it and redo it the way you want it to match your kitchen. But this okay, hang on a minute. Oh, there's my ruler. I was going to say, I know my ruler's nearby. So this is about 10 inches tall, and the space for the scissors themselves is about 2 3/4. So you can fit a fairly large pair of scissors in there. And it's number 5. It's $12. So it's number 5 for $12. Okay. And then my second item, let me see if I can get this out of here. Okay. It's a decanter. It's like a 1970s style decanter with the button pattern, and it's got dashed lines in between all the buttons. The stopper is in perfect condition. There's no chips or cracks, no chips or cracks on there. There was one small rough spot. Now I got to find it again. I remember finding it before. Right there. It's not, you can't really tell. You can just feel it. Yeah, it's so much so that I keep losing it. It's right there. Just one of the little tips on the bottom. And the decanter is, hold on, let me tell you how tall it is. With the stopper, it's about 9 1/4 or 9 1/2 inches tall. And without the stopper, it is about 6 1/2 inches tall. And the decanter is number 14, and it's $20. So it's number 14, and it's $20. And that's my two.
Okay.
Okay, let me get this switched out.
Here I am chewing my lip when you come back to me. Hello, friends. Look at this sweet little puppy. I showed a kitty, so now it's time for a puppy. So this looks like a beagle, but I'm not all in the know. And it says it says Japan, so it's pre-made in Japan. Look at the face. Maybe a basset hound? No, probably a beagle. Everybody on here will probably tell me what it is. but no chips or cracks again. A couple of maybe flea bites on the ear. Oops. Very, very slight. And this sweet puppy is $8 with the letter E. $8 E. Then I have a brooch. Brooch alert, guys. Brooch alert. If Yvonne was here, that's what she'd say. It has a maker's mark, but I don't know what it is. So if Trisha was able to see it, I bet she would know. But it is an Easter bunny. Let's see if I can. Oh, there we go. So Easter bunny, or just bunny, and it's holding a flower with a little, just a little white. There's a little bit of pink in the flower, and then some sort of bedazzly crystally thing. See how good I am at explaining jewelry? Bedazzly crystally thing. On the back, it has like it looks like it just is a C encircled or some kind of a letter encircled. So I have no idea what who the maker is. But this bunny brooch is $10, letter Z. $10 Z. And just to give you another close-up, it's much more detailed than you're seeing on the screen. Much, much more. I don't know if that's my lighting or the camera or what. But anyway, those are my two.
Okay. I was just looking at Book's comment. I'm thinking, I have all kinds of scissors in my sewing box, which is my seat right now because it's one of those ones with feet on it. It's like a stool.
Yeah.
But I don't know that they're cool scissors. They're just scissors.
Oh, she's looking for a pair of. Oh, got it. Yeah.
Okay, so my next item is they're vintage for sure, and they're Missy Mouse. They're made in Japan. They have this number on the bottom, which is E1164, and they're salt and pepper shakers. Let me see if I can get them. Let me see. There we go. There you go. Now you can see them clearly. And they've got mushroom caps on. So I guess they can hide. They can hide in the forest if you want.
That's sweet.
And they both have their stoppers in the bottom. They're plastic stoppers. But the one thing about stoppers is even though they're plastic stoppers, they could have been replaced at one time because the cork ones are only good for so long. And then they should be changed anyway. So this one has 2 holes in it. This one has 3 holes in it. There's no chips or cracks in it. I'm just looking to see if there's any crazing because that was the one thing I didn't check for. And I don't really see any crazing either. Now this one here has a little bit of paint. If you can see the dark. Watch my eyes. You can see the dark dots there. That's just paint under the glaze. So I guess they went over the edges there. And so these mice salt and pepper shakers are $15 and it's number 7.
Okay, babe. You can be loud.
$15, number 7. And then the other thing I have, thinking of fall, my favorite time of year is the fall. Love the colors. I love the colors of the leaves. It doesn't last near long enough either before they all blow away.
I know.
And so this one here is 2 pumpkins. They're made in China, according to the stamp, but they have a leaf on the top, and they're speckled. You can see the paint strokes underneath the glaze.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's 2 of them. Each one is about 4 3/4 inches wide. And there's 2 of them together. So they'd be awesome for your fall decor. They're ceramic ceramic or glass. I can't tell for sure, but I'd say ceramic with a strong glass-like glazing on them. And so for the 2 pumpkins, It's $20 and it's number 24.
So that's for one money?
For one money for both, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go together. It's hard to separate them. Okay, so that's my 2.
Oh, goodness. This is fast.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We just need people to start conversations so we get squirrel syndrome.
I know, right? I know. I keep looking at the chat like, what can I talk about? What can I join in on?
Yeah.
But I think probably a lot of people are watching from work, maybe, because these look like some East Coasters here. So
yeah,
maybe.
Well, some people might catch it on the replay, but we'll recap what we haven't sold at the end if you want.
I would like to do
for
that.
Those that start
hey,
late.
Annie Christie. There's my punny girl. Okay, I'm trying to write down what to call these because I don't know what to call them.
Well, I'm sure somebody will know.
Somebody will tell me. They are marked on the back. So I found these sweet little, like very little, like what, 4x, no, not even 4x6. Let's see. Almost, yeah, basically 4x6. I knew what I was talking about. So the little German kiddos in old gold frames. They're really cute. Like, I don't normally buy Hummel looking stuff. But look at these. Look at this guy. I'm sorry about the ring light, but hands in his pockets, the goat and the sheep, and then this little guy in the rain. Super so sweet. Cute. Can still be hung up. This one is marked from Japan. From Germany, and it has a lot of German writing that I don't understand. So these two together, and they're light, as though you can feel that, are the letter Q for $5. The letter Q for $5.
They're so cute. I can just imagine that. I just feel like that little boy is being told to stay away from the sheep. He's laughing at the adult.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly. That is a sweet, sweet face. It reminds me of my little brother. So, yeah, $5 Q for that one. Then these are going to be, so I have 2 Lefton Cardinal frames. And I didn't know Lefton was still making such things, but this is 2001. Both of them, I have 2 of them. They both have the Lefton stickers. One of them, the back has a little schmudge that I should probably figure out how to clean off. I just don't want to tear the paper. So if anybody wants these, let me know if you want me to clean it off or not, or if you rather do it. I'm going to do each, so not together. You can decide, itchy nose. You can decide if you want 1 or 2. So they're $10 each, and they hold 4x5 photos, it says. So you'd have to cut a 4x6, I think. That looks wider than that, though. But anyway, no chips or cracks or anything in the sweet cardinal. So again, I have 2 of them, and you can decide if you want 1 or both with the letter P. They're $10 each. You can decide 1 or 2. Oh, thank you, Trisha. Trisha posted our sale on her Facebook page. Oh, Nikki, I don't know if they're Hummels, honey. I don't know the answer to that question. I wish I did. And, oh, okay, Christy. Thank you, Christy. How many do you want, honey? Do you want 1 or 2? Yeah, they are great for fall or winter. Well, no, I guess. Yeah, they get the acorns and all that business. People love cardinals. So, Christy, just let me know if you want 1 or 2. I think it's still catching up. There's a lag because I'm watching on here. Do you have a big lag, Sherry? Okay, Christy wants 1. So, Christy, I'll give you the one without the smudge. And if anybody wants the other one, just let me know. And it's to you, Sherry.
I muted my microphone because it just happened to be a motorcycle was going by, and the street's way over there, but I don't know how they drive with those big mufflers on them.
Oh, I know. It scares me sometimes.
Okay. So this one here It's funny, when I got this, I thought it was much bigger, because I got it when you buy things through in a set, like it was with a collection of stuff in an auction. You have no way to really judge it unless you actually see measurements. So it's a crystal paperweight. It's Oleg OLEC Cassini, and it is crystal, and it comes. Let me throw it at you.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Anyway, it comes in a box. It's totally clear. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, wow. What is that?
It's a crystal paperweight.
Wow.
Now, if I put it in my hand, well, let me get my hand on the right spot. Let me just twist. Hold on. Let me try the other hand. Maybe that'll work better.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's signed. I see a signature.
No, that's a spot of dirt.
You kidding me? It looked like it was signed.
No, it was just a spot of dirt. I took it off. There's a couple of spots of dirt.
Oh, Book wants you afterwards to share the mushroom heads again, and I'm fine with that. Like,
all right.
Show 3 items.
Okay, I can do that. So this is about 2 3/4 wide. Oh, it is signed. You're right.
Yeah, I saw it, babe. It was.
You have to turn it. You have to turn it in just the right way to see it. So it is signed.
Yeah, Trisha saw it too. She said.
Yeah. See, and if I turn it this way, which is the way I saw it, there you go. You can see the signature.
Yes, right there. Up, pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit more. And then sit there for a second. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I mean, we saw it.
Yeah, sure. No, so it is. I didn't even notice it was signed. It's signed, and it comes with, I don't know, this paper. What's the paper say? My tastes are simple. I simply like the best.
Okay.
Oleg Cassini that's his quote. And it has his signature on there as well.
Does anybody know who that is? I'm wondering if anyone in the chat knows who that is.
I don't know. But it comes in this nice box with this little satin pillow in a gift box. So it's perfect for a gift. And there's a little bit of damage on the plastic on the lid. It's got a couple of little, like something might have leaned against it, or the thing was upside down at some point and poking through the top.
Right.
So this crystal paperweight is number 8, and it's $15. Let me go this way.
That's there you go.
Yeah, it is very pretty. So number 8, and it's $15. I'm just piling stuff up. Okay, what was the? Okay.
Oh, the Berkeley girl's here. She said that he's a famous old-fashioned designer. Oh yeah, and Trisha said it too. He designed suits and dresses when I worked at Kaufman's in the early '90s. Claudia said. See, they all know him.
Yeah.
We've got.
I don't know much about a lot of stuff. Now, okay, you wanted to see the mice again.
We just know what we like.
Okay, so this was the mice. Okay, it's trying to focus on me. There you go. And then
they're so stinking cute. I want to bite them.
And then they got the mushroom top, and then they're made in Japan, and they're. There you go. And there's the backs. Excuse my fingers. You'd think I chew my fingernails, but I don't. They just break off at a certain length.
Oh, I chew mine voraciously. I don't like having them. I don't like the feeling of them. But then they look.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they look hideous when I show things, but whatever. I'm over it.
Yeah. So this pair is $15, and it's number 7. So that was the salt and pepper shakers. Now these here are old bottles. I don't know what they had in them. They had stoppers in the top at some point. I know, you know, the flashing color that you put on them. Yeah. One of them was green when I got it, and I thought it was green glass. And flashed. I washed it in the sink, and all the flash came off.
I've been seeing a lot of that lately on Instagram, people showing that they buy things and then they wash them and they show how it's all flaked off.
Yeah.
Some is hard to tell.
Yeah, so these are perfect little vases. Now this one's stained. I haven't really worked at getting it out. I just washed them. They are clear. They have no iridescence to them, so it would be a matter of putting whatever liquid, or you could use them as bud vases. They are about 4 inches tall from the base to the top of the neck. And you can see where they did have a stopper at the top. So I think they probably were perfume bottles, but they have the waviness of old glass in them. And the bottoms, you see how uneven the thickness of the glass is at the bottom?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, that comes from old glass as well. They don't have pontil marks in the bottom unless the whole base is a pontil mark. But they have seams on them, so I'm assuming they're pressed or filled glass or something. Anyway, so for the 2 bottles, it's $8 and it's number 31. So it's $8 and it's number 31. And that's my 2 items.
Okay. Hello. Martha just got in.
Hello.
So, pardon me. I have 2 military postcards. So these are so stinking cute. First of all, we'll look at this one. Your love's worth more than any medal. I'll only surrender to you. And I'm shaking. I don't know why. Oh, coffee. That's why. Look at him. He'll only surrender to you. And on the back, this one's posted. On the back, it's a 3-cent stamp. It says, love from me and Moo, M-O-O, I think, to John and Bob too. It's like a rhyme. Love from me and Moo to Josh and Bob too. Save this for us, please. So apparently they wanted the postcard back. It says, save this for us, please. So that, and it's postmarked 1959. And then this one is not posted at all. And it says, I've made up my mind to make a clean job of it this time. So he's made up his mind to make a clean job of it this time. So for these 2 military cute postcards, which are a little bit hard to come by. I'm really into postcards lately, Sherry. And these I can never get cheaply or inexpensively to send them on to other people, but I was able to get these for a good price. So these are $10 for the 2, and it's the letter U. $10, letter U. And then, if Book is watching, I have, where'd she go? There she is. I have this crone that I found. I showed it in a haul, and I don't really understand her. She's got like a Santa sack on the back. She looks like, I hesitate to use the word witch because people say that, use it in a bad way sometimes, but a crone, a forest crone. And she's got, on the bottom, it says La Befana, 1992, Italy. So she is $6, letter S. $6, S.
She's that lady that lives in the house at the corner of the block that all the kids think is a strange, creepy old lady. And at Christmas time, they find out just how giving she is. Exactly. There, you get the whole movie right there in that figure.
Look at her nose. Nose is so great. Yeah. I love her.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew Book would want her. I priced her right, I hope, Book. So thank you, Book. I'm putting you down for that. You'd rather be a witch than a crone. Okay. All right, Martha. She is a stregonona. Exactly. That's what she reminded me of. Okay. It's to you, Sherry. Thank you.
Okay, so I have this scarf, and I, again, don't have the full measurement. Well, let me see if I can just give me a second.
Absolutely.
Because I'm just going to do my best to measure and give a good idea of the length without pulling all my stuff on the floor.
I'll ask a question while you're doing that.
Sure.
You don't have to put it on me or anything. But guys, do if I found a pie bird, does that automatically make it vintage, or are they still making pie birds? Because this pie bird is in really good condition, so I would love to know if they're still making them, if anybody knows.
70. I've seen pie birds. I know somebody had one in a live sale not long ago, but I don't know if they still make them.
Yeah, because this one is in such good condition that I don't want to call it vintage. But I mean, it looks like it's never seen the light of day.
Okay, so this is approximately 70 by 24 inches long. It's got like it's a mesh with all those colors, which I absolutely love because they're, again, fall colors. All those colors that are on the mesh are like a velour type material, and there are no holes or damage on it anywhere that I can see. And it is there was a tag that had there it is. The tag has it says 58% viscose, VISCOSE, and 32% polyester, and the rest is whatever. Because that doesn't come up to 100. Anyway, so the scarf is $12 and it's number 26. Be perfect for the fall coming up.
That's beautiful.
So it's $12 and it's number 26. And then this vase, it's got some dirt on it. I put the pansies in there just to, make it look pretty. But
Book's gonna take 26, honey.
Okay, thank you, Book. Okay, and this vase, it is green. I swore this thing would be a uranium glass, but it doesn't shine under the black flashlight. But when you put this thing in the sun, you should see how bright it gets.
Wow.
In fact, what's her name? Something Cupboard is her channel. She was just had a video on there about a green glass that she encountered. Same thing. You put it in the sun, like you see how it's brightening up with the sun coming through the window. Yeah. You put it right in the sun, it shines such bright green, but it doesn't shine any differently under the black light. It doesn't have like the uranium glass sheen to it. So this vase, it just, I don't know, it puzzles me why the sun can brighten it up, but the black light doesn't. And it is 7 inches tall. The fluted top, see? The fluted top is about 3.5 inches wide at the widest points, and the base is about 2 inches wide at the base. Now it does have sticker gum on it, which I'm going to clean off, and it's not flash, so I know the green's not going to come off of this.
Annie Christie says Newton's Cupboard. I was trying to think of it.
Newton's Cupboard, that's it. Yeah, I love her channel. I don't know what it is about her that's different from anybody else, but I really enjoy watching her videos.
Well, now I have to go look.
Okay, so this green vase is number 33, and it's $8.
That's a really good price, Sherry.
Yeah, like I said, it's not uranium glass, but if you put it on a windowsill and let the sun hit it, you'll enjoy the green because it's just so bright. That's why I thought it would be uranium glass. Okay, so that's my 2. Do you want to do an offer up? Did you set offer up aside?
Yeah, I suppose I could. Okay. And Book would like number 33, honey.
Okay, thank you, Book. I appreciate it.
It looks like Newton's Cupboard must be Michelle, because they're saying Michelle is a sweetheart. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
Oh, is that her name? I didn't know what her name was. I hadn't caught it at any point.
I'm definitely gonna head over there, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, I really, like I said, I really enjoy her.
So here's that pie bird, my sweethearts. That is probably not vintage.
Well, you'd be surprised. I saw one like that. Somebody was selling it in its original box that it came in, or original packaging, and it was vintage, and it looked just like that with the yellow beak.
Well, I don't know. It's just, it doesn't look like it's seen the light of day. It's very, I don't know. I don't want to sell it as though it was vintage, so I'm going to put a really great price on it. Excuse me. That was awful. I love that it's a blackbird though, because like, what is it? 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. I love that. I've not seen a black one, so that maybe, I don't know if that's modern or not, but anyhow. So for the pie bird, I'm only going to ask $4 because I have no idea if it's vintage or not, and it's V for $4. Oh, Michael sold one exactly like that. Well, then maybe it's worth $1 bajillion. I have no idea. It's a sheltered bird, doesn't get out much. So I'm going to guess one of you is going to grab that then, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, should I do... I'm not going to do an offer up quite yet. I'm going to get ready for it. I'm going to do a creepy little planter, because my friends know that I love the creepy. And if you don't think this lamb is a little bit creepy, thank you, Christy. I knew somebody would grab that. Thank you, Christy.
Your lamb is a very odd color.
It is an odd pink. It's got one red eye, one non-red eye. It is not signed. It is creepy as all get out.
One red eye to represent that 50% chance that we got evil in us.
Yeah. There's a good side and a bad side. I don't know. They're a little bit dirty. It's a dirty girl, and I probably should wash her down, and maybe I will. I mean, I will if you guys. It's a skinned lamb. Martha, you're not wrong. Silence of the Lamb, Nikki. Pepto lamb, Honey Christy.
Pepto,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this lamb, and you put something in it. Put whatever you want in it. I don't have the fake air plants to show people. But this, I call it crazy lamb. Literally, that's what my card says. Crazy lamb. And it is $6, letter T. $6 if you want to scare the children. Does it have a red tongue? Yes, it does.
Yep.
So scare the children with T. And those are my two, sweetheart. And I'll get the offer up ready.
All right, so we'll do the offer up. I'll do mine next time too, because I just pulled two things without even thinking after I mentioned that. So
I want to say hi, Cindy. Cindy just came in.
Oh, hi, Cindy.
And thank you, Christy, for the... Christy wants the crazy lamb too. My kind of girl.
Book, did you make sure you email me your info too? Because that's the other thing we didn't mention at the beginning, because she's in Maine and I'm in Canada. Obviously, we're shipping separately. Right. And billing separately. So these are...
Christy's new to me, Christy Shaw, I believe. I hope that's correct. So yes, please send me. Oh my God, now I'm the crazy lamb lady instead of lamp lady. That's funny.
Okay, so this is Museum Quilt Postcards by Myron Miller. There's 24 full color postcards in here. I don't know, does it have I'm looking for a copyright date on here somewhere. 1994. So it's this little book. They're all in here. They're perforated, and each one, let me get right way, here we go. So each one has different quilts on it, and then on the back they of course got your postcards. So there's 24 of them in here.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Sorry for the glare. The sun's coming around. It's getting toasty. And then it's got information about each each quilt, it's got a write-up on the front and back cover to cover off the 24. And so this postcard book is $12 and it's number 30. So $12, number 30 for the quilt postcard book. And then this one here, it's in a bag because it is falling apart. It is from, I believe, the 1950s. I'll take it out of the bag so you can see it better. But it is an old nursery rhymes music book. Oh, sorry, it's from 1942. So it is treasure chest.
That's really cool.
Of nursery rhymes. I love the graphics on this. And so it was taped way back when, because the tape is like really old, but it has the index at the front, and I do believe all the pages are here. And you've got your original music in that. Now, some of the pages, like this one here, are a bit worn, but look at the graphics on them. And they are coming up a little brighter in the camera. They're yellowed. The pages are yellowed with age. And so like I said, the spine is deteriorated on it, but so you got all the pages. There's Jingle Bells and The Lost Doll, which I don't know. Then you have the Old Saint Nick, and you have the Sandman. Anyway, so this book is 40 pages long, and it even has what looks like it was probably advertising of their original.
Oh yeah.
So the color is only on the front and back cover, but it is brilliant in color. So the old nursery rhyme book, if you're interested, is $8 and it's number 3. So $8, number 3.
And I'm saying hello to Grace, who just came in.
Hi, Grace. Okay, and that was my 2.
Okay. Well, my dogs are starting to bark a little because I think my husband is walking in the door. So if I have to click the mic, I might do that. We'll see. My son is going down to help. Okay, so I have a lot of postcards that I am going to offer up. I will show each one. I believe there are 8 here. I'll just tell you now, I'm starting these at $20. So for the lot. And there's some really good ones in here. So this one is a happy birthday. And that is not at the top. Oops, that is part of the painting. That is not a flaw. So this one is written on the back, wishing you many happy returns of the day. Bessie. There's a name, Bessie. And this next one has birds on it. The love which guides the sparrow on its upward way will comfort you and me and all whenever we faint or falter, stumble and fall. This one is posted with a long letter, which I adore. I love when they're written on. I don't know about other people, but I love when they're written on. All right, so that was 2 so far. Again, these start at 20. This one is a burro or a mule. Oh, it says burro. This one is also, this one's postmarked 1933. And this one has a whole letter on the back. And these are all in great shape. I don't buy them unless they're in great shape. This one says best wishes. And it just has pencil mark on the back from Uncle Bert. And I don't see a date, but it says 2 cents to ship it. To ship it. This one is in a completely different language, but it says in English on the front, best wishes. This one's gorgeous. And on the back is clean. And I'll show them all together at the end. This is an Easter one. So this one has, oops, there goes my light. Well done. That's interesting. I'll have to fix that in a minute. But this is an Easter one. I'll probably just do this offer up, honey, and then you can go because I need to fix my lighting. So then look at this Easter one. Glad Easter Wishes. And this one has some writing on the back. Postmarked 1912 on this one. 1912. And then this here, Gladys from Herbert.
Did you say what you were starting at?
$20. So there are 8 of them in the lot. They all are like 1910 to 1920. Oh no, this one of them is 1950. It's the Borough. So $20. There are a couple of Easter. Happy birthday. Oops. Thank you, babe. They're trying to rally the dogs to calm down. You can shut my door, honey, but I do need help with the light. The light just burned out. So, yeah, hold on, honey. I can pass on these if nobody's interested. And then I'm going to, thank you, Christy. I'm going to try and fix my light while Sherry goes. So if anybody's interested in the lot of 8 postcards, just let me know. And all right, you take it away, Sherry, and we're going to try and fix some things over here.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So my offer up is another set of salt and pepper shakers. They're hand painted in Japan. They're little pups. They have crazing pretty much all over them, but there's no chips or cracks. One has the stopper in it, and block my face. Here, sorry for that noise. Anyway, they fit perfectly. You know exactly which one goes where because they have the groove in the bottom. And like I said, they're hand painted in Japan. The remnants of Japan there on the bottom. They're vintage, although I don't know exactly what year. They have the holes in the top. There we go. And they're very cute. The price for these is starting at $12. Like I said, there's no chips or cracks anywhere, but if I just give me a second and I can, the crazing is not deep. It's just surface crazing. Can you see it on there? There you go. That's the crazing that it has. And so they're starting at $12 and they each have their own little fenced in side of the tray. There's that one. He's missing his stopper. So the other one has the stopper, but that one doesn't. And they're marked on the back. They each have a collar. This one has a pink bow. So one's female and one's male, I'm assuming. Or this one just male likes to wear a pink bow. So this one, and this one's just got a straight collar. So those are my offer up, and they start at $12 and they come on their tray. You can see a bit of the seam, like it just raised a little bit from the original manufacturing. So they were probably made in a mold, but there's no cracks on it at all. And so number 29, starting at $12. Okay. Now, if there's no interest in these, then I'll go on and do another item until Jodi comes back. Or if someone just wants the set for $12, you can let me know and I can do that as well. Okay. And then I'm going to do one more while are you ready?
No, honey, keep going.
Okay. All right. I'll do one more. So,
oh, that cord's wrapped. See,
this one here is It's our family photograph album. It's one of those vintage ones that, so it's the heavy card pages, and then you have like the molded areas to put your pictures in. Here we go. And it's all like Victorian style florals and imagery. Okay, and it has the ribbon. I didn't show you all the pages, but it has the ribbon closure on the back. It is relatively new because it does have the I want to say USB, but I know that's wrong. UPC codes. And the memory album is $10, and it's number 10. So $10, number 10. All right, you ready, Jodi?
I am. You should see the wiring we have going on right here. It's
I can imagine.
It's insane. Well,
Yeah.
this room, see, this house is 120 years old, and this room didn't have electricity and it doesn't have heat. So we had to put electricity in, and there's only like one outlet. So everything, like my computer, everything. So it burned up something. I don't know what happened, but. And Book,
Yeah.
I see that Book said, "Hey, handsome Maine maniac." She remembers my husband's YouTube name. So that's sweet. Okay, so let's see. He's still running around trying to find me other wires, but I have two things, straight priced things. This book that I love so much. There's one flaw. I'll point it out right away. It's at the top. It's the spine, which could be glued down or use librarian tape, but it's, other than that, it's absolutely perfect. So look at this witch, crone, whatever you want to call her. She kind of looks a little John Lennon-esque on the front, but it's the inside that absolutely kills me. It is like, I shouldn't be parting with this, but I have so many books. This is printed in Great Britain, 1976, second edition. You have got to see, the illustrations. They could be framed. They are so amazing. Look at this. Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. Look at the colors, you guys. Book, just so you know, handsome Maine maniac's back. You can show your face. There we go. She was commenting that you were here. Look at these. Look at this sprouty little baby. Just misunderstood, probably. Okay, so the illustrations are absolutely to die for. Just trust me on this. And I'm not going to show them all, even though I want to. Look at the little prixies. Okay, so this is, thank you, babe, so much. This is $8, the letter R. $8 R for this amazing fairy tale book. Collection of nursery rhymes, it says. But I think it even has the Christmas, it has the Christmas, 12 Days of Christmas and all that in here. Yeah, book, isn't this book is amazing. So there's that, R for $8. Then, what else did I have? Okay, so I have a lot of bottles.
Book wants R.
Oh, it's yours, Book, sweetheart. It is so you, Book. Nothing wants to work today, Sherry. Not my pens, not my brain. Okay, there we go. Now we'll put it over here. Okay, so I have a lot of bottles. Now these bottles, there are 4 of them. This one, I wish I could show you like light through it, because it's amber, but it kind of shows red sometimes in the sunshine. And it says H. Clay Clover Company, New York. This one is 5 inches tall. Then we have this green one that goes with it that says, oh shoot. Oh, this is Wheaton, a Wheaton bottle. I don't think it has a date. It says Wheaton, New Jersey, copyright. So there's the 2. Then we have 2 little nuggets that go with them. This one says Valentine's meat juice. And I looked this up and read quite a bit about it, that this meat juice was used for like medical, for ailments and all that stuff. It sounds kind of gross, but this is amber as well. Then the clear one is Alfred Wright Rochester. No idea. So the little ones are 3 inches, about 3 inches tall. The green one is 6. The other one is 5. I'll show you them all together. So you get this lot of bottles, all of them marked, for the low price, honestly, of $18, letter Y, for the 4 bottles. La, la, la. And those are my 2. Oh, and did we say hi to Perfecting Pearls? She's like, I don't want to work. Thank you for letting us use your time, sweetheart.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was trying the other day. I'm sitting there going, I know I'm filling in for somebody, and it was a P. And I went and looked up her channel, and I said, yeah, that's pretty sure that's who it was. I was terrible trying to remember who it was.
And I've got
thank you for your spot.
Look. Thank you.
And I hope you get better soon.
Oh, is it that she was ill? I thought she was. For some reason, I thought she was on vacation.
Oh, maybe it's vacation. I could have her mixed up with someone else.
Pearls, you'll have to tell us, please, if you want to.
Okay, so my next item is a cake plate, and if you love butterflies and blue, then you'll like this. It says this piece of fine bone china has been created by the House of Ainsley, masters of the craft through 2 centuries. Ooh. Of course, it doesn't have a year on it, but it's absolutely gorgeous. There we go. And you see the butterflies are.
Oh yeah, that looks like a Lenox piece.
No, it's Ainsley, made in England.
Oh, thank you, Julia. She just told us her name, so I don't have to keep calling her Pearls.
There you go. There's the label on the back. And this here is absolutely gorgeous. There are no chips, no cracks. It's been nicely stored. There's no washout of the colors. It is transferware. It's not painted on. And so this cake plate is number 26, and it is $13. So let me try and get it the right way. Number 26 is $13. And it's got a nice weight to it, too. Nice and balanced weight.
That's very pretty.
Yeah, I really like it. If nobody buys it, I'm going to get a plate hanger put on my own wall. Okay, and then I have 2 of these. So
it looks like Trisha might have heard of it because she said it's the cottage garden pattern.
Is it? Okay.
Trisha knows the things.
Yeah. So this card here, it has the to and from on the back. So it was to Sarah with love from Uncle Ken and Aunt Pauline. The little card that came with it. So this here is I have 2 of them, and they're memory books. So they have the memory scrapbook for those who like doing scrapbooking. It has a spot on the front for the picture. They do need to be wiped off. And it has information inside. It's got there's stickers and words and labels.
Oh yeah.
Numbers. And then there's some washi strips, but they're all stickers, of course. And then your pages, you have fancy paper in the front. Quite a few of them, actually. All your pages. If I got this too low. And then you have your album pages at the back. Okay, and these here measure. Their Daily Maker Inspiration is the company. The cover of the book measures 9.5 by 8.5, and they're just about 3/4 of an inch thick. And I have 2 of them. but they are per book. So per book, and it is $10 each, and it's number 10. So $10 each, number 10. You just need to let me know if you want one or both. And then that is my 2 items.
Okay. And I'll look in the chat to see if anybody's, well, you can too, to see if anyone's interested. Okay.
Oh, somebody's having a party tonight.
Where? Oh, yeah. Book of Mary. That would be fun. So this Afghan, I have a thing for Afghans. And this one reminded me of the Girl Scouts. Do you see it? Do you see why that would remind me of the Girl Scouts? Do you have Girl Scouts in Canada? You must.
Yeah, I was brownies, and then I left after Girl Guides because that year my mother rolled the car and threw me out of the windshield, and so I didn't get to fly from brownies to Girl Guides because I was away too long. So because I couldn't fly up, I ended up quitting.
This is a sad story, Sherry.
Well, it just about killed me. So yeah, it was pretty sad, but I survived.
That is, well, I'm glad you're here. But this is like a table. Well, it isn't like a table runner. I think it is a table runner, or you could put it on the back of a couch. But I just absolutely loved the rainbow colors in the middle. And then it looks like that Girl Scout shamrock kind of everywhere, or just at least gives the impression, right? And it's got the brown, like the uniforms. So let's see. I want to say it's yay long because I didn't use a ruler. But if anybody needs to know how long it is, I will definitely measure it for you. But let's see. I have on this one, and it smells fine. This is $10 with the letter D. And if you need to know how long it is, oh, Martha, she was a Girl Scout leader, and her mother-in-law was a brownie leader. And don't you think, Martha, don't you think this looks very Girl Scout brownies-esque? Because that's what it made me think of. So that's why I grabbed it. But I think it's very pretty. So D for $10. Just let me know if you want to know how long it is. My windowsill is getting pretty packed over here. I went from doing all of this in my dining room / living room to trying to go into the extra bedroom / office. Thank you, Martha. I thought it did. And I haven't perfected being up here yet. So guys, I am crazy in love with this. Look at the florals. So this is definitely an older piece. It's wooden. It's wood. It's a wood frame. It's a little bit messed up on the back, just the paper, but the cardboard underneath, everything is totally clean. It can still be hung up because you'd hang it right here. It doesn't have a hanger, but you would just hang it this way. And it is yay big, as big as a face. And this floral piece that I will definitely keep if nobody wants it, because I have a crush on it. A lot of my artwork is just florals, vintage florals. This is $8, the letter F. $8 F. And those are my 2. And thank you guys for what's happening in the chat. Thank you, Yvonne, for having people thumbs up. So hit it, Mary, all you, baby. Oh, your mic is still off, honey.
Yeah, I'll sell a lot that way.
Oh, thank you, Book. Book is taking F.
Okay, so I still haven't looked this fella up. So it's the one that I mentioned the other day. Kind of reminds me of Jim Shore's pieces. It is a cat trinket box. And she's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she's got the feathers with the little jewel in the middle of her collar, with the feathery collar, and then she's got a feather out of her cap with the little. It's like a nylon rose.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep.
Okay, and then the whiskers are all bendable. She's got the biggest cheeks I've ever seen on a cat.
I love the whiskers so much.
Yeah, and then she's got like a little dangle off her tail, and music notes. I'm trying to block my face. So, there you go. And it all lines up from top to bottom. These shapes and writing are slightly indented into the what I think it's like, I don't know, it almost feels like stone, but it's not stone. It's not that heavy. Anyway, there's no marks on the bottom. It did have a sticker at some point, and it's nice and clean inside. There's a little bit of goop on the lid, which probably can be cleaned off. It feels a little rough, but there's no damage. It's just dirt. And this little beauty here is $12, and it's number 1.
And
So
Nikki's right. She reminds her of a red hat lady.
Oh yeah,
Red Hat Society.
Yeah. Now the height on this too. When you put it down, I'm trying to remember. Of course, I can't remember what happened yesterday. It's about 4 inches tall. The tallest point being the tail. I didn't include the feather, of course, because that's just there. Anyway, so she's $12 and number 1.
Book would like number 1, sweetheart.
Okay, thank you, Book. All right, I'm just gonna stick her over here out of the way. Yeah, she's beautiful. Okay, and then I have a glass tray. Oh, not if I don't break it first. It's exactly 16 inches long, which is the length of my ruler. And it is 8.5 inches wide. It has two little trays in it, and it's a waved glass. So it's got some texture on the back, and it's smooth on this side. And then there's these pieces that have been added on either end. And it's a great dresser tray. It only stands height wise. Let me get this right. Height wise, it's about 3/4 of an inch tall. So that's how tall it sits. And so for this glass tray, it's $15, and it's number 11.
And Julia's right. It's a fused glass, like recycled art glass.
Oh, is it like the glass itself? Because this piece here that's on here.
Yeah.
It might be. Is it glass? I wasn't sure if it was glass or resin.
Oh, okay.
Because it's glued on, and then this here, I can't tell if it's plastic because every time I hit it, all I hear is the glass.
Oh, I see.
But anyway, it is a great tray. It's just on my dresser, it's too big. So it's number 11, and it's $15. And that's my 2.
Okay. And I'm sorry, Julia says she's not feeling well. So that's what.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Julia at Perfecting Pros usually has her sale at this time, and she offered it to Sher. I mean, not, there's room for everybody all the time, but she graciously asked Sher if she wanted her time slot. So, so Sherry is having her sale.
Yeah, because I'm relatively new. Not that I haven't had all this stuff here and thought about it, but I've kind of been pushed out of my bubble of comfort lately. You're
doing great for somebody who's an introvert and all that.
Yeah. Oh, I'll sleep well after this. Let me tell you.
So, okay, guys, this is my second time offering this dog up. Maybe it's a different crowd tonight. I don't know, but this dog needs a home really bad. It's my moody dog. So this dog has some attitude or is just serene and happy. I'm not certain of this.
You know who he makes me think of?
Tell me.
The pup on Inspector Gadget.
Oh, yes. Okay. Inspector Gadget. So yeah, this one's cut. Got a bit of a 6-pack going on there. And yeah, I'm just going to try again at a discounted price. Oh, yay big. Very heavily glazed. No maker's mark. I call him Moody Dog. Him or her, but I don't know. It's a guy to me. I've given this one a gender. I don't typically do that, but this is a guy to me. And that's H for $6. He's all puckered up, Martha said. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Nikki said, second live under your belt, and you were doing great, Sherry. So, yeah, he's a teenager. You're right, Julia. This is a teenager dog. So I'll try a third time if not. Oh, no, Mary wants it. Mary, thank you, Mary. Mary, I need this baby to have a good home, so thank you. Okay. And then, what else do I have? Well, since we're doing things that I've done before, I brought 2 things that I've had before that didn't go in sales. This is the other one. This embroidery, or what is this called? Crewel. Look how pretty that is. And it's in perfect shape. That olive green in the background is stunning. And I mean, I can find no flaw in this piece at all. So it's yay big. It should go on my wall probably, but I don't have any more wall space. So the back is in great shape. Everything about this piece is in great shape. Pardon me. If you wanted me to not send the frame, I could do that. But this is very, very lightweight. So I would suggest you keep the frame. But I think the frame goes very well with it. But you can do whatever you want. It is awesome, Cruel Julia. It's so, so, so stinking pretty. Look at that. So this is my second time putting it in. So it's discounted now. $12 $12 Some sunshine from Maine. That's right. Okay, Cindy, have a great dinner, baby. Yeah, I wouldn't unframe it either, Julia. So those are my 2, Sherry. You guys are gonna make me keep this, I think. Book said she's considering ceiling space. Oh, Sherry, you're still muted, babe.
Yeah, that's what. It's okay. You just echoed what I just said.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this one I showed the other day, and I know the lighting wasn't very good because I didn't have a light in front of me. And this is a little trinket dish. Now, I don't know if it shows any better in this lighting. It has pink, yellow, and blue floral with green, and it does not, the color doesn't go all the way out to the edge of the flower. So it is, well, I guess it's as good as it gets because it got a glaze on it. It's got a blue handled lid, and these are also, it's all ceramic or porcelain, and it's got a lid. There's no damage. The lid is nicely, there we go.
I like that color blue.
Yeah, it is a very nice blue. It's like an indigo blue.
Mm-hmm.
And then the inside of the container, the floral print is on both sides. There's no chips or cracks, no crazing that I can see. Has one little, like there might have been a, on the dot there, that's under the glaze. It looks like a little piece of dirt might have got trapped when it was. Yeah. And so this trinket dish, it measures from handle to handle. It is 5.5 inches by 4 inches wide, and it is $8. It's number 32. So it's $8, number 32.
That's a nice price.
Yeah. And then I have this picture. You can see some of the glasses are back there. There's 6 little glasses. It's got a huge, it's white glaze, and it has a big apple on the front with a white flower on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then these are, the apple color is redder. Well, they kind of show the same on here, but the apple color is a little bit redder than these cups. These cups are kind of a orangey red, and there's 6 of them that go with this jug, and they come in a box that's got all kinds of straw in it. The cups themselves are about 3 inches tall by 2 inches wide, so they're juice glass size. Mm-hmm. And then the apple pitcher is 8 inches tall by 3 1/4 from the pour spout to the back. Now there is some dirt in there from the straws, but it is clean inside. You can see a couple spots where stuff got trapped under the glaze, but there's no cracks or chips. That is literally under the glaze.
Now, are you selling the dirt separately, Sherry?
No, the whole it's a whole set, comes together, made in Japan.
That was a bad joke. I was saying, are you selling the dirt separately?
Oh, the dirt? No, it's like Jan. Dirt is free.
That's right.
Anyway, it has Japan embedded on the bottom of that, but you can't really see it for the glare. And so for that whole set, the apple set with the juice glasses is number 17, and it's $13.
That is an amazing price. That is really nice.
Yeah. And yeah, it's little, on the sides, it's indented for your fingers. There is some crazing on here now that I'm looking at it. It's that very faint. Yeah, the sun's going to make my life crazy.
I love crazing.
Anyway, it's very, very minimal, like light crazing. It's not embedded or anything. And so, yeah, it's $13, and it's number 17 for the set.
Okay, Jen Eads or Jen Eads, but her name is Jen, and Nikki, if you two do that, I totally want in on that. They're talking about doing their first live sale together where they can suck, nervous laugh, and have maybe 5 people show up.
Welcome to my live.
Oh my God, I would have the most fun. I just love laughing and having a good time at these.
Well, that's the thing about Tammy's, what is it, Vintage After Dark or something?
Yeah, that was so much fun. Like, mind blown still. I'm still laughing. Like, I have goosebumps thinking about how much we were laughing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, Janice and Nikki, if you do that, I totally want to be the third lady. I want to be the third wheel. Because that would be hilarious.
You can make it a quartet. I'll join you if it's before I go back to work.
So much fun. Oh yeah, crazing is like stretch marks, badges of honor. Nice stuff.
Oh gosh, yeah. I used to tell my daughter, because she noticed them when she was little on my stomach and stuff. I said, "You did that to me."
I adopted my babies, so my stretch marks were earned by pizza. Yeah. But okay. So
your turn.
Thank you, sweetie. I found this book that is I cannot find a flaw except a little schmudge on here. But this is an old history book. So it's probably, not telling the whole truth. But it was issued in the town of Herman, Maine in 1937. So this is a 1931 copyrighted textbook, history textbook. And it even has like little tests and how you score yourself. Let's see, Lewis and Clark exploring. I want to find a really cool, there's some really cool stuff in here. A little bit of color in some of the maps. And, oh look, there's stuff in here about Canada. Oh wait, okay, so yeah, you can see all the different maps. I am nuts for maps. But there was something I just passed by. Yeah, it's from the 1930s when it uses this word. Yeah. Not that was a terrible word. It's old. It's old. There are worse words, but we don't use that word anymore. And let's see. Anyway, I'm trying to find something really, really cool before I tell you the letter. Oh, well. Braddock's defeat. I don't know. I don't even know who Braddock is. Okay, so this history book is $10, the letter G. And it's funny because I saw one of these sell on, I won't say whose sale because it doesn't matter, but on someone else's sale for like 8 times that. And I thought, I have that book, but I'll probably get $10 for it. So, yeah. So $10, G, 1930s history book. Then, let's see. Oh, they're still talking about doing the live sale. I'm in, guys, Nikki says. Okay, so where's the other one? This one is, I thought this was a watercolor. Like, it's got to be clearly a print, but there's some parts of it that I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks like it might be original, but I don't think it is. So it's just, the print is so well done that it looks like it's an original. So I'm sorry about the light on it, the ring light, but 3 ships. 3 ships in the night. And this is yay big art piece. The frame, the old frame, is to die for. It says framed at Art Cetera in Orono, Maine, which no longer exists. I remember that shop. So professionally framed, in awesome condition, absolutely gorgeous. $18, letter J. So this is about, I want to say it's an 11 by 14, but I might be wrong. No, it's 10 by 12. $18, letter J. Yes, the sunset is gorgeous. I'm sorry about the light. Guys, I really need help with figuring out what to do. Yeah, tilt. Sherry's right. Do some tilting. But I wanted to show you close up, too. Just how gorgeous that is. This camera's not doing any of it justice. But anyway.
It's really detailed.
It's very detailed. I wish, I need to get better lighting because some of these things just blow my mind how beautiful they are, and it doesn't resonate on there. So those are my 2. And where are we at, Sherry?
I was going to ask you. I
went way over 20, but
no, I think that this is probably our last 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would have been. I mean, I could do one more, but that's really all I've got.
Okay.
Unless, and people can say on here, yeah, the frame is amazing, Jenny. Hi, Jenny. So, unless people want postcards, because I have 3 more lots, but they are all going to start at $20. So, they can put in here if they're interested in the lots of postcards. So I have postcards and then a cream or sugar set, and that's it. So go ahead, honey.
Yeah, I have 2, and then I have the box of stuff that didn't sell the other day. Well, these are from the other stuff that didn't sell the other day, because as much as I thought I had 20 pieces pulled, I was like putting it all together at 3:30, 20 to 4, going, oh my gosh, I don't have 20.
Well, and actually, Annie Christie just said, can we show what didn't sell? And we said we were going to do that.
Yeah,
So I think we are. Yeah.
Yeah, so this will be my last 2, and then we can do a recap.
Sure.
Because your windowsill's probably full by now.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay, so this is a leatherback bowl. I was surprised. It is it says to clean, wipe only, so you don't want to put it in water. It is a Sectusi glassware by Mayfair, made in Portage La Prairie, Manitoba, Canada, which is actually where Christina is from, Christina Taylor.
Oh, okay.
And it's genuine leather backed. So that's the label on the back. Yep, this is effective. Glare is real.
Glare is real. The struggle is real.
There we go. So it says M72. I have no idea what that M72 stands for, but this is leather back, and then it has like a gold finish on it. And then that's the inside.
Ooh.
It is absolutely stunning.
Oh my God.
And it's highly like an enamel finish, I think, on it.
Yeah.
And it's very colorful. Like, just, I'll try and turn it so you can get a better gist of the other colors as well.
You know, it's funny because I'm watching from my phone and
Yeah.
from the computer, and I have to say, I mean, I guess everybody's devices are going to be different, but on my phone, that looks amazing. On the computer, it still looks great, but it's not anywhere near.
Yeah, different devices show the color intensity way different.
Yeah.
And so this leather-backed bowl is number 28, and it's $10.
Oh, stop it. Somebody needs to grab that.
Yeah,
$10.
Yeah. And like I said, my lighting the other night was not doing justice to anything, because it like I said, it wasn't showing up the way I wanted it to. And then my last item is a Saddler jar. These, as far as I know, don't come with a lid. It needs to be washed because it's got dirt on the inside, but I will clean it. It has bluebirds, and these flowers, again, I'm trying to get that close so you can see that they're not really just yellow. They're more of an orangey yellow, and they're outlined.
It looks three-dimensional. Is it flat, or are they 3D?
They're flat. Okay, there you go.
Oh, perfect.
So they were showing up yellow, but they're not yellow. And then there's blue flowers on it with the leaves and the birds, and then the flowers at the bottom. I'm trying not to move it away from the focus.
Yep, boom, right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it is the same pattern on both sides, and then it has the bird down on this side, but if you turn it, one's going up and one's going down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There you go. See the detail? It is transfer wear. There is crazing in like light crazing throughout. And on the bottom, you can see it's Saddler England.
That's so beautiful.
It's funny the angle I have to put this on for it to show up properly.
You picked the most beautiful pieces for your last two pieces.
Yeah.
Those are
and
stunning.
then
where you going?
Like I said, it is dirty inside. It's that I'll wash it. It is dirt, all dirt, because it was probably used as a flower vase, is what I'm guessing. And it is $15, and it's number 13.
Hey, butterfly nurse.
So that is my last item.
Do you want me? So how would you like the recap, honey? I can't believe nobody got that bowl, that plate or bowl.
That's okay.
I know it's okay.
Yeah.
We love you all, and you don't need to buy everything, but my God, that is a stunner.
Yeah. So
don't let it go is what I'm saying. Don't let it go.
How did you want to do the recap? You want to do I
have a lot left. I don't know if you do.
I have a lot that didn't sell too. So
so do you want to do 5 at a time?
That's exactly what I was thinking. You want to go 5 and 5?
Really?
All right, so you start.
Okay, honey. If I remember what I did with the cards. I
put them all with the stuff, and then
I'm gonna do something a little bit. I'll do something a little bit different.
Okay.
Annie Christie, she ships from Canada, but don't get worried about that because her shipping costs are really good. So let's see, what else can I answer? And hello, butterfly nurse.
Let me just before we recap.
Sure.
Let me do that. So my prices are in US dollars because I do live in Canada, but I try to make it as simple as possible. My shipping costs, not all Canadians have access, because I live in the Toronto area. I have access to a company that lets me ship via USPS, but it does cost me a little bit more. So my prices would be based on coming out of Niagara Falls, New York. And so, but they would be a little bit higher because I have to pay that little bit extra coming from Canada, but it is cheaper than me shipping through Canada Post. I always go for the lowest rate. And of course I combine shipping on everything. So those who bought at my last live sale, if they buy at this sale, I'm combining the shipping. I'll be invoicing those together. So I just want to make sure that was known as well.
Perfect. And yeah, I haven't invoiced from my Friday night sale yet with the Vintage After Dark. Mostly because I slept like all Saturday and Sunday to recover from that. We stayed up talking after. I don't think people understand that. Is us four, after the live was done, we stayed up talking for I think 2 or 3 hours. So the
My
sun
gosh,
came up.
the live part was late too.
Yeah, I think it was 6 hours, 5 or 6
Yeah.
hours, and then we stayed up for an additional 2 or 3. And it was funny because I was the only one on the most eastern coast. So they said, the ladies were like, Jodi, the sun is up like in your windows. And I said, yeah, we've been up all night, you guys. So anyway, that was just so much fun. So, and so is this. They're all like, I can't have everything be that kind of crazy every time. That would be too much. Oh, the live ended about 2 a.m. Pacific, Jenny said. So that's okay. So that's 4. Wouldn't that be 4 a.m.? No, 5 a.m. our time, Sherry? Yeah, 3 hours.
You're Eastern too, right?
Yeah, same as
Yeah,
you.
so our time it would be 5.
So yeah, 5 a.m. So, okay, Jenny, we ended it at 5 a.m. and then my husband and son got up to go to basketball at 7 a.m. and I was still talking to the 3 ladies. So it was so funny. Anyway, so I'm going to discount some things is what I was going to say, Sherry. So some of these things I will discount the second time around, not everything, for sure. But this one had a little schmudge on it anyway. I think it was Christy who got the other one. And if I'm wrong about that, don't you worry, because I wrote it down correctly, I'm sure of it. So this cardinal, I don't have, I'll just make up a letter for if you're interested in it, or just put in cardinal frame. It's left in. I can part with this one for $8 because this one needs a little cleanup. The other one sold for $10. That one was in perfect condition. So just type in cardinal if you want the left in 2001 cardinal frame. Then this puppy, this sweet dog that is stamped Japan, yay big. Oh, okay, Annie Christie, you get that one. I've got to write that down. Sherry, give me 1 second, only because I didn't have a card for that, and I don't want Annie Christie to not get it. $8. And I'm sure you can probably do a better job, Annie Christie, cleaning up that smudge. Remember, I am not domestic, Christy. I am not domestic. Okay, so the dog, did I already say $8? Beagle, maybe. The military postcards, I probably won't discount these because they are definitely worth what I'm asking. But these 2 postcards from the 1959, and I don't know the date on this one. I had those for $10, letter U. And, oh yeah, both Christies get them. Nice. That's really nice. Okay. And so that was 1, 2, 3, 4 would be the girl on the bike. And Book said she looked like she was very unenthusiastic about her exercise. Oh, okay, Butterfly Nurse. Thank you, sweetheart. Let me write you down for those. You're going to love them in person. Why am I looking down when I talk to you? You're going to love them in person, Butterfly Nurse. Okay. Sorry, Sherry, if I'm taking too long. Okay, so this made, it is J, what did I say that was? J Rice, made in Korea. The exercise girl, yay big, in perfect condition, B for $5. And I think just one more, right, Sherry? One more? This bunny brooch, which is marked, and it looks like an Easter bunny. It's so hard to see on here because it is very, very, very detailed. I'm trying to get my chubby fingers out of the way. and the flower has pink in it and then some kind of little crystal. And it does have a maker's mark on the back, but I don't know what it is. And that is $10 Z. And then that will be your turn, Sherry.
Okay. Butterfly Nurse wants you.
Yep, I think I got that right.
Okay.
Yeah, the postcards. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. She's gonna love those.
Okay, so I have 5 sitting here right on the table with me. So the trinket, this trinket dish that I mentioned with the pink, blue, and yellow flowers and the green leaves. Gosh, I wish I could get that to show better.
I know that one's tough because I know
it's the glazing on it as well as the glare from the window. Right. Anyway, and it's got like the indigo blue handle and the wood look ceramic or porcelain. I don't know for sure which it is, but anyway, it's clean. It is number 32, and instead of $8, it's gonna be $5.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Get it, girl. Get it.
Okay. And then I have the saddler jar with the blue flowers on it. I reduced that to 13, so it's number 13 for $13.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, I love that. And then I have what was
I already owe you for the last sale, so I can't be buying anything.
Yeah, that's okay. This glass jar with the wire stand and the flower frog on top. It has like a little tree-like symbol inside of an oval, and then the crisscross design on the glass. And that's number 20 for $10.
I love that it has a flower frog on the top.
Yeah, and it's metal, and then the handles are wooden on the stand, and it has like the little feet underneath.
That's a nice piece.
Okay, so that is.
Oh, Auntie Christy has one of those, and she said it's super useful.
Yeah.
Christy, do you use it for flowers, I wonder?
Yeah, because some people use them for different collections, right?
Yeah, they do. Absolutely.
Some people would. I know some people who would use it for crafts. I make different things on sticks and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'd probably use it for toothbrushes because that's how non-creative I can be sometimes.
Yeah, they are definitely more expensive. I'll end up putting it on eBay if I don't sell it here.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah. Huh. Wow.
Yeah. And then this here is the pups on the tray, salt and pepper shakers. The sun's hitting just the right spot now.
I wonder if you could put your hand up in a certain way to see the faces.
Oh, hang on.
Because those faces are neat. Oh, she puts her flowers in hers. Nice. Oh, yeah, you can see the faces better. They almost have human faces.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to block the sun.
They have
to get a
funny
better look. Anyway, they are very cute. It's hand painted in Japan. And for the set, it is $12, number 29. So this was originally the offer up, but I'm just going to do $12 for number 29. Oh. Bend in a way that I don't dump it on the floor. That'd be good.
I know. I was watching in the video of like when I turn around, and I'm like, God, I look like I am 500 pounds when I turn around. Like, it is not an attractive stance. Yeah. You look great, by the way, but
oh, thanks.
I look twice my size when I turn around.
Yeah, and this is the Missy Mouse salt and pepper shaker set.
Those are adorable.
Yeah, there we go. And they have mushroom. They're living under a mushroom. I wouldn't say they're mushroom caps. They're just hiding under a mushroom because the whole thing looks like a mushroom. They got plastic stoppers in them. I don't know if those are the original stoppers or they were replaced at some point. They have pink ears and pink cheeks and pink noses with little black whiskers on them, but the sun's kind of washing them out a bit now. There we go. There you go.
There you go.
So they are very cute. The salt and pepper shaker set, instead of $15, is going to be $12, and it's number 7.
That's a great price.
Yeah. And so that was my 5.
Oh, that went fast.
Okay. Yeah, it does go fast.
I think I only have one, two. I think I have maybe exactly 5. I'm not sure. We'll see. Nope. Maybe. You want me to just finish out what I have, honey? I think it's 5, but it might be 6. Oh, I can't hear you, Sherry, if you're responding to me. Oh, this. Okay. Good enough. Thank you. Okay, so this Girl Scout-esque Afghan, which looks like it would be a table runner, but also could be for the back of your couch. We decided it looks very Girl Scout brownies-ish. I will discount this one because I did get a good price on it. So if anybody is interested in the Girl Scout-esque Afghan couch table runner thingy, $8 D. $8 D. It's very well made, nice and tight. I wouldn't sell it otherwise. So then you guys just saw the history book, but I'll show it again. If anybody wants to see more of it, just let me know. But the history book is $10 G. I don't want to discount this one because I know that it goes for much more actually. And I think it's definitely worth that. So if anyone's interested, just let me know. Then these little nugget photos. Remember the little boy? Remember all those years ago, like what, an hour and a half ago, we saw this little boy and this little boy. They look like Hummel-esque type figures, but I don't know anything about that. So I know on the back of this one, it's all written in German. These are old frames. They're really sweet. This was Q for $5 for the two of them. Q for $5. Then I'll give a discount on this one. I'll go ahead and do that because I want somebody to have this because it's so freaking cute. But the Made in Mexico cat with all the people on their back, just really, really well painted, very highly glazed pottery. Has the sticker still on the back that says Made in Mexico. The face is a little like a pig cat. And this was 12. I'll discount it to 10 with the letter A. And was that it? No, two more things, I think. You guys just saw this more recently than not, so I won't explain it too much, but that framed piece of 3 boats. Oh, thank you, Auntie Christy. You're going to love that, baby girl. It's way nicer in person, that cat. So this one here was $18 J. I'm going to leave it at that price because it's definitely something I could sell elsewhere. Well, so is the cat, but I kind of wanted to give you guys, I wanted that to go to a good home tonight. And then this piece, Sherry, I think I had more than I said. This piece for $12 is and God, I hate looking at myself when I turn around. I'm sorry, Jenny. Jenny told me to stop, but I can't. I need somebody to hand me things so I don't have to turn around. There was the postcards, and I won't show them all again unless somebody says they want to see them, and then we can figure that out. But this postcard lot with Easter postcards, that's probably the most highly prized card in this stack. But they're just absolutely gorgeous cards from 1910 to 1920. There are birthday cards, best wishes cards. These were starting at $20. So if you put $20 in, or just $20 postcards or whatever to refer to it, you can have them for the $20 that they were going to be offered up at. So, and that's not a stain. I said that in the beginning too. That's part of it. and some of them are written on the back in such beautiful writing. Just let me know if you want to see any specific ones. And that's everything for me, honey.
Okay, I think I might have some more left than you did.
Oh, okay, go for
it. I might. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and I'll help take for any questions in here.
So this here is the old glass bottles. Like I said, I don't know what was in them. Perfume, something. Then you can see the glass. Hold on, I got to mute for a second.
What is that?
That's my granddaughter getting in trouble. Hold on.
Hey everyone, I'll say hi. It's so quiet in here. She's coming back soon. Sherry's coming back soon.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's see. Do I have any good jokes? Oh, what is the stuff called? No. What do you call? I am so bad at jokes. What do you call the stuff in between a shark's teeth? Or what do you call the plaque in between a shark's teeth? Hey, Lynn! The answer is slow swimmers. Slow swimmers. Hey, Lynn, when did you leave, babe? Like forever ago? So, Sherry is taking care of her granddaughter. There was a little bit of a fiasco, some screaming. I don't know, the happy face in the back. I'll ask her when she comes back. So is there anything that you guys wanted to see? Oh, you know what I could do? I could do this while she's gone. Okay, while Sherry's gone, if anybody... Oh, you were out running errands. Okay. If anybody wants to add a Golden Book journal to your purchase that you already made, I'll show you the Golden Book journals that I have right now. So if... Oh, Sherry's back. I'll just show a couple of them since I just started. But yeah, if you want a Golden Book journal added to your order, I'll just show you a couple that I have right now. So the story is in the back and the journal is in the front. I make these. And so for $10, and I only offer them for $10 when you've already purchased something else, because they're normally $15 to $18. So I'll just show you three because Sherry's back. We Like Kindergarten, The Little Book, and Scuffy. So I have plenty more, but Sherry's back and I want to give her a chance. So if you want a Golden Book journal added to your order, just let me know and I'll even show you some more if you want. So take it away, Sherry.
Okay, I have one jar.
You have what?
These are, I only have one left. I just dropped one and the neck popped off.
Oh no.
So we'll just take those off the table. Anyway, when you have kittens and when you have kittens and kids, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I knew something was going on because Daddy was mad.
Oh wow.
And that doesn't happen too often. Anyhow, so yeah, I just dropped one and the lid popped off, so I'll just take those out of the mix. And I saw those journals and I'm like, oh great, there's one in the middle, the book or whatever it was called. I'm like, oh.
Well, you've got two coming to you as soon as
I know.
Yeah, all of that going. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I have the the pumpkins that were, I don't know what's in there. The pumpkins that were made in Japan. This one I didn't know, but it has a little bit of scuff on the paint at the back, so you wouldn't notice when they're on your display. And like I said, they have you can see the paint strokes that give it texture with the yep.
Yeah, I like that texture.
The speckle, it has a bit of speckles throughout it as well. And it comes from both pumpkins. I had it originally at $20 for the pair, but I'm gonna reduce that down to $16. Perfect timing now if you're getting ready for your autumn displays. So that's 16, number 24.
Nice.
Okay. I'll try not to break anything else. I can't believe I broke it. You know how long I've had those things kicking around here?
No way.
Yeah.
I was so excited about a set that I found of something. I'm like, you never see the whole set together.
Yeah.
It dropped one of the pieces right live and it shattered.
Yeah.
Like,
and
this is why you don't see it.
This one here was the crystal paperweight that we discovered was signed, because I didn't realize it was signed. It is about, I think I said 2.5 inches long. And it's like a diamond cut. It's absolutely stunning.
I love that piece.
Nice and sharp that is now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you say it's sharp and it goes back to where it was.
Don't say it.
Anyway, so it's 2.5 inches wide. It is a clear, clean crystal. Comes with the original paper and in a little satin pillowed box. And that I had down at $15, and I will reduce it down to $13. The only thing about the box is it might have been in there upside down at one point, because you can see kind of the little indents from the tip. And so it is $13, number 8, for the crystal box. Or no, you get more than the box. You get the crystal too.
The crystal box. That's it.
Yeah. No, you get the crystal in the box. I will make sure that comes. Okay. And this one here was the scissor holder that you can hang on the wall.
Oh, right. That was the very beginning.
It's wood. It's kind of a hobbyist piece with the hand-painted flowers on it. They're pink with green leaves. And it is blue. It's kind of like an indigo blue color. So I'm hoping, there we go. It shows up pretty decent there. And it is solid wood. It is, how long did I say it was before? Anybody remember?
I do not remember. That was 3 years ago. As far as
I know. It's 10 inches long, and the space for the scissors inside is about 2 3/4 from edge to edge, and that's the inside edge of the wood. And it's, I reduce that down to $10. It's number 5. Of course, you can always make it your own hobbyist piece and paint it to whatever color to match your kitchen.
That's true.
Or sewing room. Okay, so I'm just trying to put things back up here so I don't have to move them all again later. Scissor holder. Okay. Then we have the leatherback bowl, which was stunning on the inside. It's a enamel finish on the inside, leatherback. It was made in Portage La Prairie in Manitoba, which is where Christina's from.
That's right.
And it is $10, number 28. It is absolutely gorgeous. The lighting, it has to, you want to put it in a nicely lit area to get that. Yeah. Okay.
Imagine putting clear marbles in it. I wonder if that would like make light reflect.
You know what would really look good in is one of those little, don't know if I'd want to use a real tea light, but you know the battery operated tea lights?
Oh, yeah.
That would look cute in there. Okay, so this is the old nursery rhyme music book.
Oh, right.
It has the original colored front. It's in a Ziploc bag. That's what I keep it in to protect it. The seam has deteriorated on it. There are some pages with a little bit of missing portions of it. The pages are yellowed. But it is good if you want to frame that front, or if you want to use it for journaling, or if you just want to have it as is. I mean, I absolutely love this. And then there's the color of, the promotion of their other books from the back. It's from 1942. And this is the old nursery rhyme. And I will reduce this down to $5 for anybody who wants it. So that's $5. And it's the old nursery.
Everybody should frame those pieces.
Yeah. Okay. The other piece that I have, like I said, I'm going to frame it and hang on my own wall if nobody wants it, but it is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
It is the cake plate. Sorry, I bonked the table.
That is so
And if you look at it's transferware, but if you look at it's all full color. It has barely seen the light of day. And there is little like lines, I guess, would be where each section of the cake would be.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Like cutting guides almost.
Yeah.
That's
and then
cool.
it's an Ainsley plate.
Nice.
And does it have a year on it?
And I think pardon me, I think Trisha gave us the name of the piece.
Oh, I can't remember what she said. The pattern.
It was like cottage. Oh goodness,
cottage
I'm
flower.
pretty sure she's gone right now, but
yeah,
it has something to do with floral cottage something design.
Yeah. So the cake plate, just so you have know how. I don't think I said how the diameter of it before, but it's about 10 and almost 10 and a half inches in diameter. It is number 26 and it's $13. So like I said, it's gorgeous. I love it. Okay, and then I have the quilt postcards.
Oh, right.
So it's a quilt postcard book from I think 1994. Museum quilts, and it has each quilt has a description on the front and back cover. Let me go to the front and back cover of each quilt. They have postcard backs, and then each quilt is its own postcard.
I know my mother-in-law had this book.
Yeah, and it's got 24 full color postcards in it of each of these quilts, and so they're really gorgeous quilts. And so that postcard book, instead of $12, it's going to be $10, and it's number 30.
People should come to the end of live sales to get bargains.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know if you're going to miss out on something in the beginning. I mean, they're bargains to begin with, but
yeah, that's it, right? And then I have these memory. I bet you that was the card for it. I heard something fall down. Yeah, hang on a second.
I feel like they were $10 each, if I remember right.
Yeah, they were. So they're the memory book by Daymaker Inspirational Gifts. They are brand new, never been used. They have a series of stickers and words, washi tape type stickers. Mm-hmm. They have craft paper in there, as well as the sleeved pages in the back, which of course they're all need to be pulled apart because this plastic is sticking. But then there's the picture slot for the picture in the front, which you can see as a pocket in the back. And then it has information about, if you've never used it before, how you might want to use it.
Oh, yeah.
So each of these, I have 2 of them, and each of these is $10 each. And I can not put them, if you want to buy both together, I'll make it $16 for the pair. So $10 each or $16 for the pair. And that's that. And then what else have I got? Oh, I have two items left. So I have this. Oh my goodness.
It's that time of night. You need to eat, probably.
Oh, probably, because that their Sher drink that I had when we started, that's all I've eaten today. Oh goodness. So they have the family album is $10, and this is the one with the Victorian style original cutout pages. Yes, yeah. And the original florals and cherubs and figurines. It is not old because it does have the UPC codes on the back. Right. But this album has a red ribbon tie. and it is $10, number 23. Okay, so it's $10.23 for the family album. And then, oh yeah, we have our pressed glass. Somebody said it was recycled glass.
They thought it might be. I don't know how to tell, so I'm not gonna say either.
I mean, the edges are not like, it's not completely straight on the edges. It's kind of wavy, like the pattern. It has texture on the back of the tray. It is, like I said, I think it was about 3/4 of an inch deep, and it was 16 inches long by. Oh,
and Lynn wants number 23, honey.
23. Which one was 23? Oh, that was the family album. Okay, thank you, Lynn. If you haven't sent me your information, just send it to the email address on the screen, and then I can add you to my list, and you'll be there forever until I don't do live sales anymore.
Forever, Lynn. You will be there forever. Lynn is wonderful. Everybody here is wonderful.
Yeah, we have an awesome community.
Oh, I love it. I feel so blessed.
Okay, so I'm going to set that over there for now. All right, and then this piece here, like I said, it was 16 inches long. I don't know if this is glass or resin, these two pieces. And then this decorative strip, as I said, I can't tell.
I know it's a metal of some kind.
If it's metal or plastic, I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't, you know how plastic would have flexibility? That doesn't. So maybe it's not plastic. Anyway, so this piece here, it was $15, but if you want it, I will knock it down to $12.
Wow. Yes, Nikki, it's the best, and I'm so glad you're in this community. Nikki's new to, Black Dog is new to making videos and things, just like you, actually. Sher.
Yeah, I think I've seen some of hers, and they're really good.
They are, like, it's like she's making movies. It's really funny. I love it.
No, I did forget one thing.
Go for it, girl.
And I think this was it, because I kind of kept everything within a certain radius. So this is the decanter for like a 1970s style decanter. It is a button pattern with the dashes between the buttons. It has the original stopper, which has no damage at all, and it's frosted where they connect on the two pieces. There's no damage on the decanter at all. You can use it for whatever you want. If you want to be fancy with your juice or water, you can use it for that, or you can put your whiskey in it, whichever you prefer.
I want to be fancy with my whiskey.
Yeah, it has the starburst pattern on the bottom. It has got no damage. That there is dirt, but it has no damage except for one of the little bumps on the bottom was removed, and again, oh, there it is, right there. So it's just that one.
Are those birds?
But it takes me forever to find it. What's that? Oh yeah, there's birds.
That sounds so pretty, Sherry.
Yeah, they kick off at 5 o'clock in the morning like clockwork. Yeah, it's usually about the time I want to go to sleep, because the birds are chirping and the sun's coming up. It's like, and I work nights, so.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, that decanter is $20.
Oh, and Nikki's
and it's number 14.
Mouthwash for a blingy bathroom.
Oh yeah, you can put your mouthwash in it too. See, I just remember this style of decanter when you used to watch the shows. Well, I'm aging myself. When you used to watch shows on TV in the 70s, 80s, you know, and they would like be going over, or Dallas going over to have the drink, and you'd always hear that clink.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna buy a decanter that is very Jodi like, just so I can pour my whiskey out while I'm doing my lives, but like look cool doing it, you know?
Yeah.
Because right now it is a little early, but I love my whiskey during my lives and my coffee, my whiskey and my coffee. Yeah. So I want to get fancy with it.
Yeah. So that's all my items. Thank you for sending that, Lynn. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, she got right on it, didn't she?
And I think was it Book that needed to send me information?
Do you not have Book's information?
No, she's
not here and she doesn't send it, I'll give it to you. So a lot of these people, these beautiful people, I have all their information. So I think the only one I don't so far. Yes, Irish coffee, Lynn.
Ooh.
That's my heart. I think the only one I don't have might be Jenny +1. I'm looking through the chat. Or maybe unless they sent it recently, but and I don't think Jenny purchased anything from me. But other than that, I have, I think I have everybody's info. Let's see. Nikki said, John said, get some bourbon cream and put it in your coffee. Okay, John, you don't have to twist my arm. So
yeah,
that. In fact, I need to go to the liquor store this week because it's time.
I can't. Well, at least not for the foreseeable future. Can't have any alcohol because that would just torture my stomach.
Oh yeah, no. And some days I can't for sure. I mean, I don't every day anyway, but I mean, there are just some days that that would hurt. Oh, okay. Jenny, great. Thank you, sweetheart. She's going to DM me on the Insta.
Well, there you go.
Well, this was great, Terry. Yeah.
Yeah, so it turned out well. I'm getting more comfortable. Well, actually, I can't say as I've never done videos before because I used to be a social media marketer. That was my business before I went back to work. Social media marketing and graphic design and document production. Like I would basically do all of it. And but I was never always 100% comfortable in front of the camera. I'm glad you joined me because it's much easier when you're with someone else.
Absolutely.
Than when you're by yourself. What was the name of the platform it put this sort of format of chat big for a while and then they shut down and I can't think of what they were called, but we'd always have group chats on there all the time and it was like you were just talking.
Microsoft product?
No, it was an online website. I just can't remember what they were called.
Oh, hey, Aaron.
I think they ended up going out of business financially, but it was well loved by a lot of people. It was around the same time not long after Periscope sort of had their popularity.
Oh, okay.
And I got comfortable doing the chats like this, or if I'm in amongst a group of people that I know, it's not a big deal. It's just when you're not knowing who's watching you or who's judging you. Not that I care. I mean,
right.
They can judge me all they want, but there's always that underlying concern. Like I don't have any, as Jan calls them, I don't have any Smurfs in my feed.
Oh yeah.
So trolls would be a problem right now, but I'm not that well known at this point, so I don't have that huge of an audience.
You can Smurf at least one person, and then especially when we're trying to do we didn't have any bid ends tonight, but if we did, we would want a Smurf for that. So
because of the lag, yeah.
So I want to see some of the things. So hi, Aaron. We're at the end of it. So sorry about that, Aaron, but nice to see you.
You can go back and when did we start doing the recap? Because that'd be the best time.
Oh, right. Oh, gosh. I forgot to look.
10, 15 minutes ago, maybe.
Yeah. And thank you, Nikki, for saying, Nikki said, excuse me, great sale, ladies. Enjoy you both so much. Thank you, Nikki.
Oh, thank you.
And it looks like Janice and Black Dog are talking about that fun amateur sale they're going to have. Well, it's not going to be amateur. Their first sale that they're going to have. They're going to talk about it with each other. And Lynn saying she's trying to drum up the courage to do it too. So Lynn, I'll join you. I'll join anybody who's trying to drum up the courage.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jenny.
That's the one thing that I was doing too, was because I've been off work now since the 6th of June. And so that was one of the things that I had approached a few different people about doing lives together to help not only gain exposure and experience, but also just to help get rid of the stuff in my house and help offset my my lacking income right now. I'm going to be on the 13th of August. I'm going to be joining Nancy on this overstuffed house. I think it's the 13th of August.
You two will have a fun time together. Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's a hoot. I did approach a few others, but I haven't heard back from one. The other one said it'll have to wait. There's a lot going on in their world right now.
So one of the things that I've noticed, and it's perfectly fine, I worked with it in the very beginning, is that a lot of people want to see you do a couple of lives first before they'll, oh, there we go.
Yeah.
They'll want to see you do a couple of them first before they, will allow you or want you to join them.
Well, yeah.
And I understand that perfectly. So I remember thinking my first live was like an audition, to do lives with other people. So one of the things, pardon me, that I'm putting out there is I like Yvonne and like a lot of people on here, I'm a cheerleader for other people. And so I am willing, like, if you want to do your first live sale, I will sit there and help someone out. And I'm not a guru at it at all, but I have no, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not shy. So yeah, anybody who wants to do a first, I would be happy to help them. So on their channel or mine, because sometimes like I have a lot, I have more subscribers than some and a lot less than others. So people might want to do it on my channel because then you might get more exposure, or the other way around. So whatever people want to do, I'm happy to do it until school starts, and then I'll have a little bit less time to do these.
Well, that's what's going to happen after. I don't like the 20th is how long I'm off for, but I think that's like a Thursday or Friday. So the following Sunday is when I expect that I'll have to go back to work, even if I'm on a modified schedule, whatever the doctor decides to do. But after that, my schedule is quite often evenings and overnights. So like I'll go to work.
You would want to do what, like late afternoon sales? How would that?
I don't know if I do late afternoon or like I thought early morning, but then half the world's not going to be up yet, right? So I thought maybe I'll do.
I want to answer Aaron real quick. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Aaron, yes, we do have paper ephemera. We had some that sold and some that didn't. So
and I'll have some in future sales too.
Oh yeah, we'll always. Yeah. I know I will, and certainly if Sherry says it, we'll always have paper ephemera. If that's what you're talking about, is paper ephemera.
Yeah.
I had a lot of postcards tonight that didn't sell, so you could look back on the video if you're interested in 1910, 1920s postcards, and I think you had a songbook.
A 1942 songbook it's deteriorating, but it'd still be good for journaling and that sort of thing. And also I had the museum quilt book.
Yes, right.
Postcard book.
Yeah, and Aaron, you can always email either one of us, or I shouldn't speak for Sherry, but you can email me if you want to see certain things, because I have a lot of old postcards right now that I just bought a huge lot, and I'm really excited about them because
I'm thinking about doing like ephemera packs that would be specifically for junk journaling, so they'd have dictionary pages, map pages, little odds and stuff. I have all kinds of crap. I just got to get.
I have this book. I just need to show it, and now that you've said it, it's right over there, but. I need to do a video just showing this one particular book someone gave me. It's an old map book, but oh my gosh, it's so old that it shows like all where everything was colonized in Africa. Like,
wow.
It's all, instead of names of countries that Africa has plenty of, it's all like sections and like who colonized. Like that was the name of the country, was like Dutch whatever or Spanish whatever. That's how old this map book is, and I want to just show it because it blows my mind. But what else?
Well, that's the other thing I've thought about doing is books. Like I have, so I have different kinds of books. I have one that's like a really early accounting book, which is a pretty small book. But I have like Christian study books and. It's about teaching. It's a book that teaches you how to do it, but really old school. And I have like Christian study books, and I have some Bible studies. I have a bunch of different books, like not a lot in the way of fiction, although I do have some of those as well. But I didn't know how well that sort of thing would go over. Yeah. All I know is I just need to. I'm at a point where you get into reselling, and so you see all this stuff. It's like, oh, that will probably sell really good. And I mean, who can't relate? It does resell, right? That I ended up buying all of these these style. Well, I'll show you these style of boxes right here. Oh, can you see it?
No, honey, I can't.
This box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're the office boxes, you know. So I bought like 30 of them. There's always something. Oh, there it goes. Anyway, I bought 30 of them to kind of sort this stuff out. And now that I kind of got it sorted out, I started listing stuff yesterday because I was in a position where I could barely walk in this space, let alone figure out how to list stuff. And now I've got to the point where it's like, okay, I need to become a minimalist.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Hey,
But now
I'm sorry you got kicked out, honey. You got a lot of good stuff though.
Yeah, and then I have all the craft stuff too, like that I need to sort out and decide what I'm keeping and not keeping, and so it's a process.
My husband's thinking about, our son graduates high school in 2 years, and he's thinking about minimizing and moving onto a boat in 2 years, and so. You're speaking to Jenny's heart, she said.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah. So I have to part with some things if we're going to be living on a boat. But I can't, Sherry, how am I going to put up all my art on a boat?
Are you really going to live like long-term on a boat, or are we talking the summer season? Because it's going to be awfully wicked in the wintertime.
He wants to, no. We have so many friends who do this. I guess it's a Maine thing, but
yeah.
You drive down to Florida, live on your boat there, or wherever. Go to California, go wherever you want.
Yeah.
Go someplace warm in the winter, and then come back up. So we have really good friends that are doing it right now, and we're watching their journey. And
see, I have Titanic level nightmares about being on the water.
Oh.
So, okay. Like I can go out in a boat, but I'm a bundle of nerves the whole time until I'm back on land.
So it's a little bit the opposite for me, my friend, is I'm a bundle of nerves on the land. And I am totally at peace. If I could live underwater, I would. Yeah. I want to see, Erin is saying.
Yeah, thank you, Erin.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, Erin, I'll subscribe to you too, sweetheart. And Erin, I would love to know what you do with the ephemera. Is it like because you love it and collect it and just have collections of it, or do you
create
in creations? Yeah. So
that's the other thing I've thought about doing, because I don't want to be just live sales, which is pretty much what my channel looks like at the moment.
Right.
And like I've thought about doing like top 5 5 things I listed on eBay today kind of thing, because to keep me accountable, first of all, but also I've thought, because my other passion is doing like art, like whether it's glue books or junk journaling or whatever, I've thought about incorporating that in. And I think what really made me, I was going to do 2 separate channels, but I thought, why would I do 2 channels? Because people are just not going to watch. That's just too much hassle, right?
Yeah.
And Michelle was kind of the one that gave me the
Michelle. Which Michelle?
Michelle, though she's doing the journaling, the junk journaling classes.
Oh, cozy. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, not that I'm copying her. She's already doing something I thought about doing, like whether it's the classes. I thought about that.
But listen, there's something that I feel like needs to be consistently said in this community. Yeah. Is that there's nothing new under the sun. So Michelle is not the first one to create classes on junk journaling. Yeah. So you would not be copying Michelle. So like, no. I think people get, and obviously this struck a little tiny nerve with me, so I'm sorry, but
yeah, it's okay.
Is that people get really worried about, like, I don't want to do what someone else is doing, but there are way bigger channels doing all this stuff too, and we're not. Yeah. It's only because we know Michelle or we know this person or that person, and so don't like purposefully step on toes. But just do your thing. Like Michael on Cult of Vintage says it all the time. Just do your thing. And don't be a jerk, but don't worry about what other people are doing, because nothing new under the sun on YouTube right now. Yeah, well, Erin, is it okay?
Oh.
I don't think you can, sweetheart, because you're not smurfed. You don't have a wrench. But go ahead and put it, if that's okay with Sherry.
Yeah.
Then go ahead and put it in anyway, and we can copy and paste it. So, but But yeah, go ahead. We'll copy it.
My thing is I've spent so long, like when I was working my business, that was draining. The social media side of it, I was just burnt out on that. But I spent so long wanting to do all the journaling and the art stuff, painting, whatever I've been wanting to do, but I've never allowed myself to do it because I'd always say, well, you should be doing this and you should be doing that.
Right,
you know?
right.
So I never kind of give myself permission, but I thought, I see all these people sharing and it's like, that's what I want to do, right? But I don't want to necessarily be all one thing. I don't want to be all crafting. I don't want to be all sales.
And that's why my name on my channel is just my name, Jodi Renshaw, because I run Studio 36. I run Thrifty Pigeon. I have other, I'm also a professor that puts things for my students on my channel. So what I do, and maybe you could do this too, is I just do playlists of certain things. So like I read books to children on my channel. I have a playlist of just that. I have a playlist of just the Thrifty Pigeon, a playlist of, now I'm doing Cocology, which is a lot of fun. So you might.
I watched that last night.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah.
It's so much fun. I think it's fun. So yeah, just, I get that that's going to be harder for me marketing wise because I'm not specific. So, I'll probably not get as many subscribers or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works, but, I don't want to pigeonhole myself either because there's, excuse me, I have too many irons and too many fires. So, I quilt, I want to do that on here. I want to share a lot of things. So, there, let's see. Who are your
I have no idea at this point how to even add a mod because I was gonna put book as one just because. And
so what you're gonna have to do is let me see.
Well, now somebody's got their door open. Can you hear that?
No.
Well, thank God. So the most annoying sound on the planet.
Oh, Nikki, I'll tell you this, sweet Nikki. Go look for Emancipation 300 Michelle. It's a long word, but and she does a intro to quilt video that I love. As a quilter, I thought she did a great job. So, yeah, book is one of my mods, but I forget.
I don't know how to. I'll have to figure that out how to set them up.
Yeah, you do it. You can't do it right now, and you can't do it on StreamYard. So when you get off of StreamYard, for one thing, I wanted to tell you this. I'll just say it to you online.
Yeah.
Make sure that your live video is public after. So make sure, like, go into your what is
YouTube?
It called? Yeah, but go into your content page and make sure that it's like once it's finished and completed that you still have it public.
Okay.
And then
my last one stayed public, didn't it?
Okay, maybe it did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Something last night that made me think not everybody's does. So
the only thing I found is that, like, when I watched the replay, maybe I was looking at it too soon, is I could not see the chat stream. Like when I looked at the replay of my last one.
I've had problems with that too.
I don't know if it's because I don't have a paid membership to StreamYard because it gives you certain features, like
once you get to 1,000 subscribers too, people are telling me not to use StreamYard anymore because once you have over 1,000, and I think I have 3,500, so I could do it now. But you YouTube Live is better for us than StreamYard. So I'm still
I thought about doing YouTube Live, but when I tried to set up a live in YouTube, now, like I said, maybe it's because I'm too small because it wouldn't give me the option to go live.
Yeah, you can't get the option until you're over 1,000.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a long way to go.
Yeah. And Aaron, Aaron, I think every single person that I watch, every single reseller that I personally watch sells ephemera.
Yeah.
I know I have a lot of it in every single. I had quite a bit tonight.
Well, and I think the word ephemera is such a broad meaning word. Like some of the things I see people sell as ephemera, and I'm thinking, but that's really just a book.
Right. If it's an old book that's falling apart, people will, I'll call it ephemera, because that's all it can be kind of used for at that point. But
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so Erin, you're new to me, so welcome. Happy to have you in my world.
Yeah, the ephemera community, I think, would be more the junk journaling, crafting community.
Trisha's giving you some advice, honey.
Oh, is she?
Yep.
You can go live on YouTube with less than 1,000. Need over to go live on phone.
Okay, and I use my phone, so that's probably why I thought that, Trisha.
I might try to go live using the actual lives to be. You have to. I think when I saw the actual live button, which I don't know that I'd noticed before, I think I had to be in the manage video screen.
Okay.
Instead of like on your regular screen, it'll show you where you can upload a video. But when I went into manage videos, I think that's where I saw the little live icon in the upper right-hand corner of the screen.
Oh, I know what you're talking about on your computer.
But I didn't see it on the regular screen. So I'll have to. I'll just have to play with it and see.
You know what? Just Google things. Like last night, I Googled something like, do live streams count towards your monetization hours? And because that's where I'm at now. I have the subscribers that I need, and now I'm looking into how many hours I need to get that distinction of being monetized.
Well, it's going to take time for me to do that, because I had 77 subscribers and 15 hours. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
4,000 is a long way.
I'm halfway there, but and it's funny because it's not why I do it, and I want to emphasize that, like, community is the most important part of it for me, but there are goalposts I want to reach, just so I can say, oh, I got there, or with the help of my friends here. I want to say to Erin, Erin, I am really into vintage and antique photos.
Yeah.
And couple things. No, Trisha, I don't have the hours yet because I keep going on lives on other people's channels, Trish. So like, I do not have the hours yet.
You need to start getting those people to come to you.
Exactly. And I mean, I think that'll happen. But anyway, Erin, I find a lot of my antique photos on Etsy, ETSY, if you haven't heard of them yet. And some sellers, of course, are very pricey and others are not. But I make sure I get notifications from the sellers that I want to buy from. So the other thing is, Erin, I plan to do an antique photo and postcard sale, exclusive sale soon. So if you want to subscribe to me, and I think you said you did, that'll be coming up soon. So yeah. Go to Tacky Is Me. Yes. They explained it all. Okay, thank you, Lynn. Thank you. But yeah, Trisha, I think I have 2,000 more hours to go because I'm never on my own channel. So.
Oh, did anybody see the
okay,
live?
Trisha, we'll talk.
The live, yes. Did anybody see the live yesterday? I'll have to go back and rewatch it because even knowing social media the way I do, Instagram has changed a lot. He's relatively new to the community and doing videos, but he did a live yesterday with someone who specializes in Instagram. She has the ISN.
Oh, you're talking about, that's exactly what was put in here, honey.
Oh, is that what they were talking about?
That's exactly what they were talking about. Daniel,
yeah.
Tacky Is Me.
Yeah, it was really good.
We had the traveling button on yesterday. I did not get to see
the traveling button. That's it.
And yeah, they talked a lot about that. She is a wealth of knowledge for sure.
Yeah.
So that's one of the ones I have tagged to go back and watch.
Well, and because I haven't been really into the social media scene, and I haven't used Instagram as much as I have, and they change all the time. All the platforms do. I picked up tips on doing things on there because I reached out to her about doing being involved in the ISN, but you have to have, what did she say, 10? You have to have 10 items listed for sale on your Instagram page before you can participate. So that's another avenue I'm looking into.
I'm actually surprised to hear it's that few. because excuse me, I would think it would be like in the hundreds or something, but
well, because right now the items I have on there are just shares of what I have on or
right.
have or had. Some of them are sold, but
So,
on eBay.
I think I might have taken it down. Shoot, I took it down. But one of the things I've learned, and maybe this is going off the rails here, but is that for people like me and you who use Instagram to share things, like today I posted my Catholic school picture, like, you know, the vintagey things. What you need to do is like start. So you post a picture that says like shop drop, like this is when from this photo to the photo that says end of shop drop, these are my items for sale. So that makes a distinction between the shares that you're doing of like, here's my haul, or here's what's coming up on my auction, or whatever, or excuse me, live sale. We'll talk, but
yeah.
Look at how Traveling Button does it. Look at how her husband Junk Mantiques or something like that does it. But they will make a distinction, like here come the 20 items I'm dropping for the day, and then this picture says this is the end of the 20 items. Yeah. And then you can share a picture of your Catholic school outfit, you know.
Okay, yeah. Mid-mod Marion is
yes.
It is a big one on. I think that she has like 10,000 on her Instagram now. I was privy to when all that 10,000 got hit, but I think that she had most of her growth there. Yeah.
Yeah, on Michelle's channel, Comfy Cozy?
Yeah, I think so. One of them. I've seen her on a couple of them. Yeah.
That was fun. Mm-hmm. But today's Monday, right?
All day, yeah. It's a holiday here in Canada, so if anybody's expecting anything from us Canadians, we cannot ship today.
Okay.
The post office is closed.
Misty's show on, you know, that helps us learn how to do all this stuff is coming up in an hour or so. So, yeah.
Oh, is it? The Monday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
This something vintage
squad. Yeah. I'm so spent right now. Yeah, like I don't watch it every single Monday, and now I can't think of the name of it. But yeah, I better go eat some dinner because I think I'm losing some of my sensibility.
Yeah, me too.
Right now, but
and I have to go say hi to my other granddaughter who just showed up today. So,
Jenny sells on Instagram, so we should check out Jenny's. I think I already am. Yeah, I'm already.
Jenny, we're connected on Instagram, aren't we? I think so. I need to start paying more attention to Instagram.
Oh yeah, they're talking about Instagram now. Yeah. Yeah, I need to. I'm not that, honestly. I don't like it as much as YouTube, but I feel like I feel like I'm supposed to, and I just don't.
I like it better than Facebook or Twitter.
Oh, definitely. Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. I ghosted Facebook when I stopped doing social media for the most part.
Jenny, of course. Jenny is spruced and gussied. I just couldn't remember. I knew it had Gussie in it, but we're already connected on there. But she says the nicest things on my posts. She's so sweet.
Jenny, if we're not connected, if you follow my page, I can follow you. I'll be able to find you easier.
So Trisha's saying 8 p.m. over at Tim at Over the Years. I think I've been told to watch him too. So yeah, I'll check that out, Trisha, after I eat.
Oh, Trisha, can you email me and tell me how to find your calendar online where everybody is? Because I don't know. I saw you do a video on it, but I don't know where to find the calendar.
I didn't know. Did I know Trisha does a calendar?
Oh, I have my Instagram linked on my channel page as well, Jenny. Yeah, no, she did a highlight of all the different sales throughout the week, and then those who do pop-up sales far off to the right. I remember watching it, but I don't know how to find it, or if there's a link to it somewhere.
Oh, good. Thank you, Trisha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard somebody was keeping a calendar, but
Jenny is such a sweetheart. Like, I mean, in real life, I'm sure, but her Instagram, like she's always so generous.
Oh, it's just the video, Trish? I thought maybe there was a link to it somewhere that you could view it online.
Oh, you can just watch the videos, what she's basically saying.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand. I just thought maybe there was somewhere you could actually pull it up.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea, though. That's brilliant, actually, Trisha. That can get you some hours. Make a live sales calendar on as a video.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
But that, I tried doing that sort of thing for networking events in my area a few years back. It can be a nightmare to keep up with.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did it for my town, and Jenny, I love Jenny. I have the hardest time taking compliments, so I looked down and then looked away. I just said, "I love you, well, thank you." Like, bye-bye.
It's like when people give you gifts. I'm like that too. When people say you look pretty, or or thank you, or I get really kind of. But what you're doing is you're sucking the joy out of the giver when you do that.
Yes, so
that's what somebody told me. It really gives you a different perspective about being gracious and accepting it.
Amen. That is so true. You just gave me goosebumps. That's why I want to learn to be way better about it, because I have, honest to goodness, I'm embarrassed to say this to some degree, but I think I have 8 friend mail packages downstairs. Like, people just send you gifts, and I haven't opened them because I get super emotional. Like, I cry. So I did one video. I love my Kathy, and Kathy sent me this beautiful box of goodies, and I cried through the whole freaking video. And so I just have to pace myself in opening these on video. And I want to open them on video because I want people to see my reaction. I want the givers to see my reaction. But there's some deep scarring that has to do with self-worth and stuff like that. And it's for nobody else to fix but me. But I have to figure that out, because you're absolutely right. It sucks the joy out of the giver when you don't receive something well. So
or steals their joy.
Another way. Yeah, how you said it.
Yeah. No, I said suck the joy, but the stealing their joy is another terminology that I've heard.
I don't want to do that. And I have to stop, like, when people give a compliment, going, no. Like, that's not real. Like, because I give compliments, and I know that I mean them when I say them. And so if somebody were to keep consistently tell me, like, oh, no, that's not true, like, stop it, that would hurt my feelings. So, yeah.
Well, and the other thing is, too, you see, over time, you learn different sayings and stuff, too. And it says, somebody says, well, it says a lot about your sense of self-worth, too, doesn't it? Oh, it says volumes. I've never felt that I was worth a whole lot.
There is
I am getting better.
Deep scarring for a lot of us. And and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of us are in this community, too. So
well, we've all been, so many people have been deeply scarred or deeply injured, at some point in their life. I find quite often it'll be between the ages of 10 and 13 is usually when the most impact happens. But we all think we're walking around with our own wounds, and nobody else has those wounds, or the way we think is so unique to everybody else. But when you start to listen to other people's stories or pay attention to how people say things, we're not all that different, really.
No, we aren't. That's the reason why, like, I know there are different camps, right? There are different religious camps. There are different political camps. There are different, I love Budweiser. I love Michelob. I had to think of a beer because I don't drink beer, but I don't know. There are just different camps of everything. And there was a time in my life that I sat in my own camps and pushed the other ones away. And that wasn't a great way to live. And then when I really opened up and started talking to people in different camps, and basically I'm meaning political and religious, because those are the two big ones, right?
Yeah, those are the camps you stay out of.
I found that there was no, like, yes, we had different means of getting to a particular place, but we both wanted the same thing. We just had different ideas about how to get there. And it made me fall in love with people even more, to like break out of my camp and my zone and just listen to other people. So, yeah. And I just, a lot of my friends can't believe, like, or not can't believe, that's not the best way to say it, but are kind of floored by the plethora of people I can talk to that do think very differently than me, but just find their humanity, you know, find what you share with them. And we share way more than we don't. So you're absolutely right, Sherry. And yeah, Jenny,
thanks, Lynn.
I love talking real talk, and I think Sherry does too. So
yeah, oh yeah. Well, because if that's the okay, so that's there's two areas in life that I'm most impactful. One, patience. If you need someone with tons of patience, I was born with the whole family volume, and I have the most impatient sisters on the planet. But I get to a point. I am introverted, so I get to a point where I like a sponge to everybody else's feelings and that. So I get to a point where I've taken on too much. And that's what my sister calls me, the hermitized hermit crab, because I will kind of go off into a room by myself, and that's where I stay. But I need to desensitize myself, or at least off-put what's been put on me. But I'm a critical incident leader. So when people are in a crisis or they're going through, your brain gets to a point sometimes where it's only thinking on one narrow path, and you know it's not the one you need to be on or you want to be on, but you don't know how to get off it. You can't get off that track, and so you just need someone to talk to. I'm that person. And then I'm also an emergency medical dispatcher, so you have to I have to be able to deflect. Like I get through the situation. I basically get through the crisis, and then I feel it later when I know a person's okay.
Trauma always comes later. Trisha, I love that about you, and I would have expected that about you, what Trisha wrote on here. And yeah, book. You're as real as they come, my sweet book. But yeah, like book is saying, empaths. So people have asked me if I'm an empath before, and I don't know the answer to that. I think a lot of different people have different ideas about what that means.
It's not a term I've heard.
Oh, yeah. Look it up, honey, although you'll go down a rabbit hole. Like, basically, it's people who take in the feelings of other people, and, like, you can feel the energies of other people. And I'm probably saying this completely wrong. Oh, yeah, Lynn, you and Lynn have a lot in common.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. And I didn't forget that about Lynn, but I should have mentioned it to you. So I don't feel like I fit that there's a definition, and I don't know, but, and maybe to some degree, I don't like deciding what I am, like, and that's maybe something I need to work on, but like, if someone thinks I'm an empath, okay, maybe I am, but I don't know if I am. But I agree with you. Like, I am definitely an extrovert, definitely. But if I'm in a room with a lot of people, I'll go home with all their stuff, and then I'll have to like deprogram, or whatever that word is, for a couple of days, or I'm trying to fix all their stuff, or I don't know.
I was always the one who, you know how people, you're having a conversation with someone and you're going through something and you're trying to express how you're feeling, and they're so busy trying to tell you what they think your solution is, like how you should fix it. Yeah, I used to be one of those people.
And now too. Yeah,
I'm more of a sounding board now. I let people talk, because a lot of times people don't need the advice; they just need someone to listen.
Because they already know the answer. That's what therapy is. You're talking. You're letting someone talk. To the therapist. And my son was in therapy, and he's like, "Mom, I realized that therapy is just you giving yourself your own answers."
Yeah,
they ask questions, and then, oh, bye, Aaron. Nice to meet you, sweetheart. And so
book, that's me.
What is? Oh,
hide until I can breathe.
Yeah. I'm learning some new things about myself, but yeah, like you, I think I gave people advice before too. Like, I wanted to fix it right away. And that's not the way to be. And I think it just comes with age, Sherry, that we've learned. Oh, my husband made me dinner. Who wants to see my dinner?
Oh my gosh, don't. They're embarrassing.
Well, that's probably, that'd be dinner in my house, but the hot dogs are all gone.
No, I got 2 big wieners. Yes. Look on my Lazy Daisy Pyrex. Is that what that one is called? Lazy Daisy or whatever?
I don't know one pattern from another.
Oh yeah.
Although I did see a vegetable pattern the other day that I'd never seen before.
A Pyrex one?
Yeah, it's all vegetables.
I think that one, there are 2 that I know of, and one of them is highly prized. So you should start looking them up, girl.
Yeah, this one was more, it was more of a, I think it was on Facebook Marketplace, but it was like an autumn toned vegetables, like maybe a root vegetable one, but I had never seen it before.
Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about, but I can't, it's something, no, that's different. Spice of Life is one of them. I don't remember the other ones, but yeah, you should look into them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, since you have your dinner and I need to go get mine.
You better go eat yours.
Yeah.
And thank you guys.
I'm sorry for the traffic noise if you guys can hear that.
Nope.
That's good.
I liked hearing the birds. That was nice.
I have the snowball mic. When I use the mic that's on my camera, I think like the first live I did and everybody was here. Anybody who watched that, thank you, because that fan noise, I had no idea. I think it was you that told me. And so, yeah, it was because it was the microphone on my camera, that my camera that was working, and I didn't have the snowball plugged in. But the other thing is too, is I found in my settings where I could actually turn the reception of the mic down, and that helps a lot too.
We're learning every day, Sherry. We're
Speaking of birds.
All right. Well, it was good to be here, sweetheart. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you joining me. And thank you, everybody, for joining us who's still here. I'm going to go see about getting some dinner before... who's on tonight with Misty?
Well, Misty with the show, and then Tom. Trisha was telling us about Tom. I'm going to go check out Aaron's channel, and then... there was somebody else that someone mentioned that I wanted to check out. So good night, Nikki. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Sherry. Much love to you, my sweetheart. And I'm just going to hit leave if that's okay with you.
That's fine with me. I'm going to hit end broadcast.
Okay, perfect.
All right. You all have a good night.
Love you all. Bye.
Bye.
Guys.